Good morning. Good morning. It's Tuesday. Wow. I opened up the window and it looks like there's a giant beam of light about to get hit by a Senna ult. Okay, so we have a poll on screen just to ask if you guys want to watch some pro scrims or if you guys want to just dive into ranked. We'll watch pro scrims for I think the end of the tournament. There's usually like a mock tournament every day. Let me see. Is usually I want to check on the scores. Usually Cam has the scores going on. I think this might be the game end of the scrim day here. Let me see if we can get that real quick for you guys. Don't think we have that right now. All right, let's top into some scrims. This one's pretty interesting. We got Soju, we got Prestivent, we got Ripple Overdrive, Cambulee, Maikel. We got some good folks here. Soju's actually practicing. I know. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. All right, so let's watch like a game or two, see how things are going, and then we're gonna do the podcast today at 12 p.m. The podcast today is going to be with Dishsoap and Souls. We were supposed to do it yesterday. Dishsoap slept in, so a little bit of a mistake there. What tournament's on Friday? Tournament on Friday is going to be the Pro Circuit. CompeteTFT.com. CompeteTFT.com. Find the schedule. We have the Demacia Cup, the final event of the Pro Circuit. The final event of the Pro Circuit, which is going to be the final chance for these players to get points to qualify for regionals and worlds. You know, if there's like if you're ever curious, just go to the schedule. But I feel like the website that they have is definitely a step up. It's definitely a step up. I feel like I still want it to be organized a little bit better, so it can like get information to me quickly. Just because it still feels like people don't really understand what's going on between the differences. Between all the different things that's going on. Anyways, here we go. Path of the Enlightened. We got Ionia EXP. What we got here? We got Jin. This is for HoroX. We got Prestivent's POV as well. Let me put up this text real quick. Notepad. I'm going to update the bottom right for you guys. This is 16.4 scrims. The encounter is 2 cost start. And this is Enlightened, which is EXP. All right. President's looking like he's playing some Bilgewater, which is good. I want to see some Bilgewater action. I think that's one line I still don't really understand. Cam has a Demacia Sona 2 opener. Opens with a tier. Shojin, maybe? If not, probably just wait to see what ends up happening. Prestivent unlocks Graves. Even Shroud. A lot of people like bodyguard training. I actually think Heavy as the Crown is not bad in Bilgewater as well. Anything that helps you kind of get the damage on the Twisted Fate early. So I could see 1 or 2. I don't like Blood Offering. Looks like he's gonna take 2. Okay, that's fine. Soju takes Seraphim's Staff. Gonna play around Orianna. Play some AP. Pyromaniac for Void. Cam has Vi 2 off of Birthday Reunion. That's quite good. That actually makes me feel like I can go into some melee. Maybe consider the Bloodthirster. But Bloodthirster is like a weaker melee item. Sees Blast Shield. I'd be tempted to level here. Play Blast Shield. Slam Shojin, I guess. We'll see, though. He might even reforge. The option number 3 is to reforge. Unlocks Orianna. Okay, so he's going with Shojin, unlocking Orianna. I like it. Unseal from Steel. Dark and Scythe Yasuo. All right. Setsuko had a 110 LP 8th yesterday. Woo. Dude, that's crazy, man. That sounds so... 110 8th. Oh my god. He must have went 8th in a Masters lobby. Too much value. Too much value. Interesting. Reven has Trials of Twilight. He's good to go. Calculated loss. Calculated loss of Void for Bensac. Bensac, one of the strong French players. I'm curious what Maikel wants to play from here. Crown Guard Slam. What's a Crown Guard too much value slam? Crown Guard too much value. Probably wants to be into AD line because Crown Guard uses all the rod and vest components. And then sword. I don't know. Is it? I don't think he wants to play Yasuo because someone else has Dark and Scythe Yasuo. Like this guy is probably playing Yasuo, right? Unless I'm missing something, and Dark and Scythe is like really good for... I mean, I guess it's good for like Mbessa and some of the other melees you could be going for, but I get the impression HoroX is going for Yasuo. He's going for Ishtar reroll. Float the sword. I guess he didn't have Kiana. Oh, he didn't have Kiana 2 to play around. So he goes Crown Guard. Playing to Shojin. Soko Razorbucks, thank you for this. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I hope I got your name right. Yeah, Ishtar reroll makes sense. Maikel is also a player that will figure it out. He's actually undeterred from bad items. He will play with bad items if his augment is good for a specific line. A little bit more of a hard forcer in that way. Soju with double Archangels. Ori loses. Cambulee on a win streak. Soju on a lose-win-lose. That's not good. Let me ask Dory for the scrim sheet. Hello, Dory. Or do we have the scrim sheet for this event? No. Hello, Dory. Can I have the score sheet for the these scrims? I want to take a look at how people have been doing. Dory is the man, by the way. He actually sets up like all these scrims so you can see like, you know, who's doing what. And he also has like, he also compiles like how the stats are in scrims. This is from the like 2 TPCs ago, from the very beginning of the set, January 7th and 8th. So he was like doing all this stuff, like, you know, how good was Bilgewater, how good was Ziggs, how good was Fairly. Honestly, it looks very similar to the comps Edward played today, but he actually does all that. How long are scrims going to go for? We're actually catching the end of it. Scrim starts really early. They start about 2 to 3 hours ago. It starts really early in US time for Western Coast people like me. So scrims are probably going to go for like one hour or two. And then we'll probably play a couple hours and then do the podcast for an hour. And then that'll be today's stream. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a shorter stream today. All right. There's an Orianna 2 for Cambulee. Prestivent with bodyguard training. And then Reven with, what, 4 Shinzaos? Okay, Pyromaniac for HoroX as well. Unseal from Steel, Edge Knight. So this guy is committed to Yasuo for sure. Soju's on a lose streak with this opener. No 2 stars. And then Calculate Loss. What's the Calc Loss player going for? He's going for Kaisa, that's right. So he's trying to like play Void with a very weak board. Trying to grief Maikel's lose streak. Maikel, I think Maikel loses anyways because this guy's playing Shen too. Oh, wow. This is actually a really big loss either way. Well, it's kind of close. If Bard casts, he can kill these Cogmaws, maybe. Oh, wow. That's a really big deal. It's okay. I guess for, oh, man, for Maikel, that's like a really big deal because he needs the gold for his Ishtal. He is not happy about that. Okay. He's going to unlock the Orianna. Oh, there's so many Oriannas out of the pool, though. I feel like it's going to be harder for him to get... It'll be harder for him to get to Orianna 3. I'll be lurking while working. Well, appreciate you keeping me company. Top Cop doing well in scrims. I'm actually asking to get that information right now. Seeing if anybody's got me with that. I'm assuming that right now the best performing things in scrims. I mean, I can just look at people's profiles afterwards. So while we have a break during the PV round, this is the current score standings. They're playing game 6. This is actually the last game. Wow, it's actually possible that we only play one game and we're out. But it looks like it's EU, APAC, Americas, Dishsoap and Cambulee doing well for Americas. Zyko, SCSC, Sangyab, Zhenbai. If you guys are wondering about the Prestivent Soju, they're in the middle of the pack. Double 61 having a bad day so far. We'll look at their profiles afterwards. Prestivent with Bilgewater. Gets the duplicator. 5 Bilgewater. 5 Bilgewater, full upgraded frontline. TG. TG goes on Nautilus because he checked it. This sword's going to go into MF. I do think Bilgewater is something when I get into scrims today, I want to try, or when I get into ranked, I want to see if I can pull off. Because I think Bilgewater is really fun. And now that Bilgewater is no longer super OP, it's like safe to say. Because a lot of people kept saying, like, oh, Bilgewater is so bad. But I think Bilgewater is super fun. The bodyguard training is going to be super scaling as well. Kian started good, and then he went 7-7-7. Classic. Exiles are branching out. Exiles has really good synergy with bodyguard training. You get the shield and you get the resistances. It's very nice. This is Reven's POV. Reven gonna play boxing lessons, Trials of Twilight. Water Axiom for Cambulee. Sheesh. That's really good. Water Axiom is super good. On a roll for HoroX playing Bilgewater Yasuo. Okay. So he's gonna field this board and then roll for it. Soju with Placebo into Sona 2. Maikel with a big roll down. What's his quest? He hit 2-star Milio. His quest is 2-star Milio. That's pretty good. The 50 shards for one turn is a very good hit rate. It's a very good return rate. Usually you're in like 20-25 range. So if you could finish 50 per round, it's really, really strong. I mean, that's an easy quest as well, and he can win. Is Kai'Sa's ability random? No, it just depends on if she has more AD or AP. So if she has more physical damage, she's going to be an AD. If she has more AP, she's going to be AP. The 2SK news is just depressing. They sacked the lead champ designer. Dude, I still haven't really emotionally recovered from that. That was a straight up bomb out of nowhere. The 2SKO news. I was blown away. The game, for people who don't know, the 2XKO, the Riot fighting game, the tag fighter, released. It launched 3 weeks ago. And then yesterday, they announced that they're laying off half the team. Including people like their lead champion designer for like the animations and stuff like that. It's crazy, man. 3 weeks. And then they cut. Now, I understand that sometimes when they launch games, they downsize teams because launching a game is different from maintaining a game. But the timing just feels so crazy to me. 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden they're cutting people. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's a lot of things to break down about that. But the number one thing that I want to say about it is that I'm really grateful TFT is doing well. I said this a couple times over the course of the past year or two, year or so. which is that TFT is actually doing great. A lot of people think TFT is like dying. There was people 6 months ago, whatever, like the game is dying, TFT is dead or whatever, and there's really negative people. That's what a game dying really looks like to a lot of people, which is they're actively, like, while they're in supposedly a good state, they just launched the game, they cut half the staff, and they're downsizing, things like that. TFT was adding more people. TFT is hiring more people, putting out more content than ever before. I mean, sure, a set is in balance and set 15 was frustrating or whatever, but like there were so many people saying like TFT is dying or whatever, and I just couldn't really believe what I was hearing, because that is what dying looks like. That is what like a struggling game might actually look like. Sounds similar to the MMO I've been following. Was in development for 8 years, and all of a sudden the entire dev team was laid off and the game closed down. It's hard to make games. It's hard to make games. I think the 2SKO people got stuck in development hell. Like that's what the leading theory is, and I believe that's my opinion as well. I think that they spent too long spinning their wheels trying to figure out they can get the perfect game that would do everything. It would make the hardcores happy. It would get a casual player base. It would succeed as free to play. But then I read that they had been in development for 10 years. 10 years. They actually gave the dev team 10 years to make a game, and they had 10 characters. 11, I think, at launch. Just way too slow. Way too much development time. Not enough results. And they got stuck into trying to get the perfect game out. Dude, this guy doesn't even have Yasuo too. He took honor roll. He's trying to look for Yasuo too. And even then, it would be another thing if it took 10 years and it was, it was like the perfect game, or even a really, really good game, but it has some glaring flaws in my opinion. Many games fail to reach publication, but if they're under the right umbrella, there's so much more visibility to it. And they need visibility too, right? I think that if you told me that the 2SKO player count was at an appropriate number for fighting games, right? If you compared it to Guilty Gear, if you compared it to Tekken. Okay, but Tekken's a little bit more mainstream though. If you compared it to all the other anime fighters, I'd believe you. If you told me it was doing better than those numbers, I would believe you. But that's not good enough for Riot, because I remember reading a report saying Mark Merrill doesn't mind if the profitability wasn't there. But the thing is, you have to have something. If it's not profitable, at least it's super popular. Once upon a time, TFT was not very profitable. It was a very popular game, so they kept it around. But TFT was very expensive and making no money. Mordog has talked about in the past that TFT was at one point in danger of getting cut by Riot, because even though they had a huge player base, it just wasn't making money, and so they couldn't figure out what to do with it. It was just bleeding money, even though it was a popular game mode. But they found a way, and thankfully Riot held, like, if anything, it's a case study that Riot was hoping that they would be, holding out, like, yo, you never know, maybe it could turn around like TFT. So do you make you make frontline item here? And you probably make Shred. So he's going to reforge a Rod then, because he has to go Void Staff plus Frontline. He was hoping for Gunblade as well. 2 swords. It's probably Sterix, Visage, Vow, and then Float. So you make Sterix and you make Visage, and then... yeah, I think you got to. Oh, but then what do you do with the last remaining components? Kind of awkward. 5 Bilge Water here for Prestivent. Slams IE blue buff. And so lack of profitability, slow timelines, not hitting the player count. And there's also like issues with it. Like I heard that on PS5 for the console launch, a big thing about 2SK was it launched a few weeks ago, and they're supposed to launch on console, and the console performance wasn't even good. There was like screen tearing on PlayStation 5, which is also but for some people a massive blunder, because then that's a really bad first impression that you have for console players. And console players is a big market of the fighting game community, right? They're doing worse than Street Fighter, but better than everything else. I mean, I believe that. Ooh, wow. Ornn is huge here for Prestivent. So, man, it's sad because you guys know I love fighting games. Oh my god, 2 more Shinzaos. Double Shinzao shop. I love fighting games. I like tag fighters. I wanted to play a lot of 2XKO. I actually was planning on making it my second game that I play, and then I kind of bounced off of it. I was like telling you I was so frustrated by Teemo. Oh god, he hit. Jeez. What? This guy just hits Yasuo 3 out of nowhere. This guy was at 1 Yasuo like 3 rounds ago. Now he's at Yasuo 3. Crazy. Precision and grace. Oh my god. AD Ari. And so I was like, I myself felt like the game was missing something. Even though it had good moments, it was missing something for me. I think I chalked it up as it just didn't have enough characters. The interesting thing about tag fighters, PT diff, no, not really. The interesting thing about tag fighters is that it has exponential amount of content with each character you release because there's more teams to try. But if there's only like 10, 11 characters, you only get so many combinations, right? Someone did the math and said like if you have 11 characters, I think there's like 66 team comps that you can make with that. But if you like add, I don't know, something like 9 to 10 more, you get 200x. Sorry, 200 and something. So it's like you actually create like way more interesting game. And then they also don't have other things like single player content or offline, like other things that makes it interesting for offline play to keep people engaged besides just multiplayer. Because the other problem with 2SKO, in my opinion, is that you jump into the game and you just get shit on online. So you're trying to have fun, but you're just getting stopped nonstop. And I think that's like a really big deal. I think about how I got into fighting games when I was younger, and I actually really liked the single player modes on a lot of them. Like either some arcade mode or some story mode or even just like some kind of quest thing, right? There's like a game that I played back in the day where you had you basically played a bunch of computers, but by doing so you could get currency at the end of that, like finishing like a specific beating of specific CPU gave you currency to like buy different skins and like cheap different color flips, and then maybe unlock a character as well. And I think people like that kind of stuff. The fact that they lacked that was like a huge difference in my opinion. I bounced off because of the roster. I just didn't have anyone I wanted to play. And when you're tag fighting, having only 8 characters rip was weird. That's kind of where I'm at as well. What up, Fiddle? My 5-year-old son says hello. What up, man? What's the point of floating all the Bilgewater coins? So the reason why you float these Bilgewater coins is because he's trying to spend it to get like an expensive item. And right now he also is trying to get to Tom Kench, but he's also, and so he's just spending it to get a big power spike. He got MF2, but this is a little bit late. Spending coins on MF2 also feels bad. I actually think that this is usually a bad thing to spend your coins on MF2 because that means you're not high rolling it through your regular shops. And you're not spending it on HP, you're not spending it on items. So I generally don't think of it as like a super positive thing to get MF2 off of it. I think the first copy of MF to get 7 Bilgewater or 5 Bilgewater early is good. I just think that having to spend so many coins on MF2 feels bad. That being said, I do think his board is pretty good. And remember, Preston's playing bodyguard training, which scales really well into the late stage of the game, especially with his combat exiles. So I think Preston has really good win-out potential still. Reven contesting Soju. Soju going 8th. First scrim I watched, Soju's going 8th. Just contested by Reven's Shinzao. Maikel finally hits Nico and Bard 3. Still pretty far away from Bard. I think he has to cash this out. So the next round, he's probably going to cash out at 350. Is Twisted Fate 3 still worth it? Not really, unless you're getting showered in it. The thing about Bilgewater is that you shouldn't really be chasing things unless the game is, pushing it to you heavily. I feel like if you have TF2 early because you want a tempo, then you see like a TF in your shop, then you see like a TF drop, and then you have one in your silver shirt. Like then you realize, oh, I'm only like 1 or 2 off TF. Probably. But you don't want to be spending a lot of Silver Serpents to get there. Like, would you rather have TF3 or would you rather have, you know, a Dead Man's Dagger on MF, for example? And a lot of times you'd rather have Dead Man's Dagger or another item as well. Can you chase a Lowy 3? You could. Cash out here, you have to. You must. Unless he's thinking about this. But I think you have to. Completed item anvil. Ornn? Nah. It's too slow for Ornn. You can't hit Ori on a 3. Looking for a Nidalee item or Milio item. Already has Void Staff. He already has anti-heal. Crap. It's probably just Warmogs then. You can probably Titans Nidalee if you want. A double Void Staff. Yeah. Ouch. Vanquisher. Gonna roll again. Roll 7 times. I think Maikel thinks he's dead. Nidalee. He's looking for Nidalee too if he can get there. But overall, not very good. Pop into Dead. Rift Herald 2. Cho'Gath 2 for Ripple. Adaptive, probably. Double adaptive Milio. And then, oh man. It's actually not good. Maybe Quicksilver. Crown Guard, double Crown Guard also is like okay. Oh, actually he's gonna put it on Tarek. I thought he was gonna put it on Nidalee. Wow, this angle is so good for Lux. Soju has Bramble Garen, which is not exactly that good into this comp, but I'm pretty sure Maikel's power level is just too low. He just did not get anything good going. It's a close fight though, but he's dead. What up, Junkie? How you doing, man? I feel like whenever I play Bilgewater, I get a Lowy 3. Well, if you get a Lowy 3 for free, and you can play Bilgewater into Bilgewater Rise, it's good. Wait, Prestivent's Ornn farmed him a Lichbane. That's really good. Lichbane's really powerful on Twisted Fate because Lichbane says after each ability cast, Twisted Fate only needs to attack 3 times as opposed to anything else. HoroX went for RE3. Okay. RE3 with pretty good TG items. Okay, hold up. RE reroll in Yasuri. I can see that. RE3 is good. Cambulee made it to 9 and found a way to get to Xerath. Wow. Cool. Whoa, he's playing Annie Shurima. Shurima Annie. This is a rare fast 9 AP board, but it's super good. Oh my god, Lux is dead. And Soju is going to be taking big damage here. Bensac barely living. Ripple is dead as well. What's the Ionia path? It's in the bottom right if you need to look at it. I believe I wrote Enlightened EXP. Good morning, Frodan. I got back to Diamond the other day. Thanks for the edutainment. No problem, Marvin. Lucky item chest. What's advice that you would give to Emerald players to get to Diamond? Morven, what would the advice you be given to other hard-stuck Emerald players? I get asked all the time any advice, and sometimes I feel like I'm just a broken record, so I don't really. It's sometimes nice to hear from other people. Lissandra 2 for Soju. He's gonna put Annie in as well instead of Xerath. I really like this setup. I think this is my. Oh, we played Gilded Steel into it. That makes sense. I think Annie and AP into Fast 9 is really good. It's just hard to get there, and I think Cam found an excellent way to do it. Birthday Reunion, Gilded Steel. Wow. And then Kaisa just gets burned down. Oh, she has Gunblade. She's out healing. Nah, but she can't do it. Bensac's dead. Soju's dead. Do you know a specific place to look for coaching? There's a lot of coaching stuff out there. There's individual coaching, right? There's people like DPay and Brosip that put out their own coaching stuff. Asa also started a coaching website, tftcoaching.com. There's also Metafy, but I think I feel like TFT Metafy has kind of fallen out of the meta. A lot of people have started going independent because Metafy takes a pretty big cut. Scouting is OP, making sure your main tank and carry are in the right spots. It's true. Scouting is OP. Preston made it out, by the way. I said that his board could be really good, and he got really strong combo on Lichbane TF. If Preston can cap out, I can see him go toe-to-toe with Cambulee. Oh, I just realized he's playing Tom Kench on the bench. He's actually benching the Kench. Reven top 3. Reven's playing max build into Lux 3. Reven's playing for the max cap win. Let's go Prestivent. I mean, it's a good top 4. Reven needs to survive one more fight. If he survives one more fight, nah, he can't. He is dead. Man, Cam's just farming infinite value, and Cam's actually playing defense. Look at it. Cambulee is trying to stop the Lux 3 Garen 3. Brother's locked in. Cambulee is locked in. Did you know that some Discord ID verification will ask you if you have a job? Dude, that's crazy. There's a lot of really bad illegal activities happening on Discord in general, like ranging from things that are dishonest to straight up awful criminal activity. He's actually gonna skip Crumbling Sands. Interesting. And so they're trying to improve the verification process, but they want to face scan it, and now they want you to ask if you have a job. The problem is they need to get kids off of Discord. That's the big problem, man. Water Hex Annie seems good. Yeah, you know what's also a really big benefit? This lobby, there was no Slayers players that made it. Maikel played Ishtal reroll. This guy, Ripple, played, I think he played Kaisa. Soju played Demacia. Bensac also played Kaisa. So no one played Slayers. Slayers gives Annie a hard time because Annie needs time to get to her AoE. And then they they just rush you down, so they don't have like a big effect. The fact that there was no Slayers and no Warwicks is a really, really surprising thing. I guess you can count Yasuo as like a Slayer because I mean he technically is. But when I guess I mean no Belveth and Bessa. Belvessa. What are we calling Belveth and Bessa combos these days? Oh, we got the world. Oh, Belveth and Bessa. Requiring ID after leaking 70k is truly one of the decisions of all time. Wait. Oh. Reven actually made it, but he actually made it to 6-1, but he can't actually go for a 3-star 4 cost. Warn 2 for Cambulee rolling. Cam, the problem with Cam is that he spends so much gold buying charms and griefing that he actually doesn't even have upgraded 5 costs. He finally hit Ornn 2 and Zera 2, but he doesn't have Annie 2. And Annie 2 is a really big deal, not just because of her damage, but because it upgrades Tibbers. So I think Cam may actually be in one of those situations where he's not rich enough to close the game. And he allowed players like Prestivent to cap because Prestivent got 2 Ornn artifacts. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, if he's Annie 2, it's over 100% then. Wow, that's a 4th and that Yasuo player? That's crazy. That's crazy. Is he trying to unlock Silas? Oh, that's a good question. I haven't checked if he sold the... I haven't checked if he sold... How do I check? Arcanist? Oh, he did. All I saw was him holding Lux and Garen and Reven going for 3-star 4 cost. So now he has Silas. And he benched it. Imagine he wins the game with Silas on the bench. He was like... He was probably thinking about Silas because you want to cap it with the anti-boards, but it's kind of hard to get to, right? Can you explain what made the Yasuo spot good enough to go for it? He had a good item augment for it, which is Darkened Scythe. The Darkened Scythe is good for Yasuo early, and his Ionia was pretty good. Which is getting free gold, because you really need to be able to hit. And EXP is good for Yasuo because after you hit with Yasuo, you need to get to 8 to roll for Yone too. Silas pair. Dude, he doesn't even have Annie too. Unfortunate. Wow, Reven got second? That's crazy, man. I kind of thought that he was going to barely get fourth. He might even win. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, probably not. Cambulee even has Ornn covering as frontline now. What up, Neo Velamir? How you doing, man? Is Gunblade better than BT on Zaun, or is it just enough and slammed early? He 3-item slammed. I don't think it's better than BT. He just literally slammed it because with a lot of these melee physical damage comps, Rod is often a component you don't really like using very often, so you want to kill it. Kind of going back to one of the fundamentals we talked about, which is item economy. Finding uses out of items that are considered to be dead. Killing, or as people like to say, killing the Rod. No, I mean, he won. The thing about Cam is that he doesn't want his soldiers to feed free lives to what's his name? Zahen. All right, finally, Annie 2. Dude, if he wins with Silas on the bench, that is pretty... Oh my god, look at this item set from Galio. D-Claw, Adaptive D-Claw Galio. Okay, now this Galio is going to absolutely slam. Yo, check this out. We moved items to Tibbers 2. Galio, if you guys don't know, Galio scales off of magic resistance. Every third attack deals 1864 magic damage. We're in the reconstruction era of damage. Oh my goodness. Boom. And Galio, by the way, the double D-Claw is actually really good. Oh my goodness, Reven just wins out. Just wins out. Here's the artifact. A good one. Blighting Jewel. Okay. I mean, that's really good. And then adaptive on the front line. I mean, it is what it is. He's actually going to end this game without Silas, too. I actually think maybe you're supposed to cut Braum here. I think you're supposed to cut Braum and just play Silas. Clearly, he's not performing high enough, and then you just roll for the Silas, too, because this is the last fight of the game. He's probably, like, very worried that his front line is not going to hold if he does that, but I think that the Silas, too, probably is better. Because I actually think he's lacking damage to kill the Zahen fast enough. Right, this is like one of those... Oh, my God, his backline just died. Okay. Wait. Can Zera do it? Can Zera do it? Oh! Oh my god. Never mind. Braum's a beast. Wow, that was crazy. I actually would feel kind of bad if Cambulee didn't win that lobby, because that dude had so much on his board. And he didn't... Yeah, to not cap would be crazy. Blighting Jewel diff. Yeah, you remember when he played Ornn and was greeting it, even though everyone was at 1 life? He had 35 HP and everyone else was like at 1 life. And I was like, ah, really? Ornn too? Can you even get the artifact? And the Blighting Jewel was huge. Blighting Jewel was huge, and like being able to get a little bit more front. Like he was right. I was like, I'm not sure, man. Should we just sell for the Silas? All right, scrim scores for today. Zyko 113123. Holy cow! Do I have this guy? Let me see. Do I have Zyko? He privated his profile. Kaito also doing really well. I mean, I can. Is he in game? You guys, by the way, do you guys want to watch more scrims? Oh, he invited me. Okay. He invited me. I'm just gonna watch. Oh, do you guys want to watch more scrims, or do you guys want to go into ranked? I think right now it's the end of the scrim tournament, so best performing players: Zyko, Cambulee, Sangyaps, SCSC, Vomendeth, Wage, and Iverson with another good top 8. Dishsoap at 31 as well, tied there. The performer, the C and Obs number 3. Wait, Kiyun? I thought people said Kiyun was doing really well at the beginning of the day. Kiyun with the 3rd and the 2nd, then 7776. Oof. 7776. More scrims. All right. More scrims. Someone tell me if I can demo from Diamond 4. You can't. Diamond 4 is a floor, guaranteed. Say sorry to Braum. I'm sorry, Braum. I'm sorry, Braum. My bad. My bad. I think they're trying to get more people to scrim, so they have Dishsoap in the scrim, Zhenbai. Ooh. I'm Diamond 161 LP, almost there. You can get there, man. I believe. 6-7.
Man, I'm getting more dogged again.
Cambulee. I gotta rep my boy Cambulee. Seattle's taking over. The Seahawks are winning. Cambulee will win regionals. I mean, Cambulee will win regionals, but Dishsoap and Wasian will get 2nd and 3rd. And then all 3 will go 1, 2, 3 at Worlds. I'd be okay with Wasian winning Worlds. I'd be okay with some Seattle sweep. The Seattle sweep. Go Hawks. Let's go, baby. You should join the scrim. The thing about joining scrims is that I'd be taking a slot away from a player that wants to practice. You know? Some of these players want or even need the practice, and I'm just out here stealing their spots, you know? Okay, if you guys don't know, Zhenbai is pegged as one of the top players from China. So there's a lot of people that think Zhenbai is the guy to watch from China. Very consistent, very strong, always like very, very impressive. Has good meta reads. Zyko's the guy that just won the scrim tournament. Darth just won the cup. Dishsoap is about to win his 3rd world championship. Maladjust. This guy actually has sort of a bad reputation in scrims for like terrorizing scrims. People have scrimmed against Maladjust and complained that it feels like he is just straight up ganking them. Like they would be on a good path. Like they would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play Yasuo reroll, and Maladjust is like, nah, I'm Yasuo reroll from 0 Yasuos type of game. That's not what he did, but I'm trying to draw an equivalent of last set what he did. I like to see a super random win Worlds. A super random? Well, I mean, last set is kind of the equivalent of that. A guy won from tier 2. A tier 2 player won. Although, realistically, okay, I want to run a poll real quick. The poll is, which group of players will be stronger at regionals? Tier 1 or tier 2? This is a poll for my own curiosity. Do you think the pool of players at regionals, not the qualifiers, because the qualifiers is a lot of weak players in tier 2, but do you think tier 1 players or tier 2 players are better at regionals. Like not the name, not just the name recognition. Thinking about their actual level of play, because there's a group of players that actually think that tier 2 will be stronger on average than tier 1, because the tier 1 players have gotten lazy. Hit back, Chronic, thank you for the sub. Ooh, Ruin King. All right, here we go. Dishsoap. Dishsoap on birthday reunion. The Malala sauce. I mean, I'm inclined to agree. It looks like some people are leaning more towards tier 1, but I think I personally think that some players in tier 2, like it wouldn't surprise me if the world champion is from tier 2. Okay, birthday present. Dishsoap picked his own augment. That's true. It was meant to be. How like you know what'd be funny? I said that it'd be really funny if someone won 3 worlds or has 3 augments for them. Pick all 3 of their augments, like Dishsoap picks birthday reunion into something. Epic roll down. I guess that wasn't really his augment, but then wins with it anyways. Pick all 3 of your own augments and then win it again. Aren't there a lot of players in tier 2 now that were pro circuit lasted, like the ones that fell out? Yeah, there were. I agree. I've been watching a lot of guides on YouTube and watching a lot of pro players as well as YouTube guys, but I feel like I'm struggling to get to Diamond 2, 3 to Masters. You know, we actually had some players recently get to Masters talk about that. And the interesting thing about the journey from Diamond to Masters, from where you're at, is that it's always like 1 or 2 things that they're always, a lot of players are saying it's 1 or 2 things that they would do differently, but none of them agree. Like one player is saying like, oh, like scouting is what changed it for me. Other people say, oh, it's positioning. Oh, it's, some people are saying, oh, I just stopped playing these comps and played these comps instead. Other people said, oh, I fixed my items. I fixed my items. So the best advice I can give you is just focus on 1 or 2 core skill sets and just improve on those areas like a lot, and you'll see growth, because you don't have to be a complete player to get to Masters. You don't. You could just be good at, like, you could just be better than the average Diamond player at a couple of core skills, and that's good enough. So don't overthink it. A lot of players are like, oh yeah, I need to, like, there's like a meme out there on the internet where they say, I'm not bad at TFT, I just have to improve at, and then they say every skill in the game. I think Mean Mr. Keen actually wrote a funny one. That dude's pretty funny. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Let me see if I can actually find it. No. Anyways, he was basically saying, like, you know, this player is like not as bad as, or this player is, I'm better than this pro player, but if all I have to do is improve scouting, positioning, roll downs, comps, line selection, items, augment selection, things like that, and just like goes through everything. Yeah, it might feel like really overwhelming to improve all those things, but just improve like 1 or 2 things. Do you think Liz Seraphine is good? Depends on how you define it as being good. I think it's mid. I think it's fine as a win streak composition to play for a top 4. I don't think it's very good from behind. I think it's quite poor from behind. And I also think if you're in like an average spot, or an average spot being like you win 3, lose 2, and then you win, lose, it's very underwhelming. What's the ceiling for the average player? That is too hard to say. I guess like the average, like a truly average player. So like we're talking about like a 100 IQ human. putting hard work in, a 100 IQ person, I guess, I don't know, whatever 50 percentile is, platinum, emerald. Oh my god. Achi actually hit Rek'Sai too. Cog too. So I think he's going AD Kaisa, interestingly enough. A lot of people say AD Kaisa is not that good, so we'll see. Empath with an AP opener. A lot of AP openers want to convert into that fast line that we talked about, but he's also holding 5 Orianas. I'm curious about it. Birthday reunion for Dishsoap, just playing tempo BS. I think he's playing into melee like Slayers. We have 5 Bilge Water from Darth Nub. I struggle with evaluating how strong augments are since the stats nuke. Don't worry. Okay, I want to say that it hasn't really changed that much. People who say they need augment stats to know how strong augments are, that is not true. You actually can figure it out. You just don't trust yourself enough. You don't have confidence. A big step that actually develops somewhere between Masters, Grandmasters, and Challengers, somewhere in that range, is conviction. People call it ego, but I think you have to play with confidence, and you have to be very decisive on certain things. In order, you can't just be like, well, I'm not sure, you know, maybe not. It's good to question yourself at times, but you probably are more competent than you think you are. That's because getting from Diamond to Masters, the thing you have to do different is change depending on the patch. My second account to Masters last patch, and the difference with scouting diligently and playing uncontested if possible to keep 3-star forecasts out. But that was the last patch, and the patch focusing on their basic TF skill might be likely effective into Frodan. Yeah, what he said. What he said. Vi 2, Cho'Gath 2. This guy just naturals everything. As this guy literally has a fully upgraded board. How is that even possible? I didn't realize this guy has 4 Yordle for his shops. Just because he just naturals everything. What are we talking about? No, don't worry about it. Okay, so basically what happens is when you ask a TFT player how to improve, you get two kinds of responses. There's two types of TFT chatters who love to give advice. The ones that just say, you know, who drop a thesis and say, here's all the different nuances of like how you improve, because the reality is TFT is such a complex game and variance leans into, and the patch to patch cadences lead to all these complicated scenarios where maybe this patch is better to optimize around your level 6 roll downs versus your greeting and trying to optimize everything. And then you have people who say, just hit. And that's it. That's your advice. They're like, what's the difference between a Diamond Master? Like, oh, just hit. So we were reading one of the chatters from Camp A. I'm confident if I put in the hours, I could farm this Dishsoap guy. Win out. Oh my god, he's actually playing. So now, because he's win streaking so hard and his spot is so good, he's actually just playing for Baron. Crazy. He was thinking like, okay, if it goes well, if it goes well, I can play into Kaisa. He's actually playing for Baron. Win out at 3-2. My god, fully upgraded board, hasn't paid for a single thing. Hasn't paid for a single roll now. And Dishsoap probably out here just fuming. How is this guy naturalling so much? Dishsoap had to pay for it with his augment. And he got 5-0'd. Jesus. Achi is down an entire prismatic. You know what his prismatics does? His prismatics had gained 6 gold. And Dishsoap took double Thief's Gloves. He had to pay for his 2-star with Birthday Reunion. Some people are just born differently. People are just different. Prismatic ticket into... He's trying to unlock savings account into what? Demacia? Is this guy trying to play 3... Is this guy trying to go for 3-star 4 cost? That's his game plan? His game plan is savings account into 3-star 4 cost. I said that this Maladjust guy might is in scrims is kind of has a reputation of being a terrorist. This guy is not beating the allegations. This guy is not beating the allegations, man. His game plan is to just hit. Yeah, I guess so. I am mad. That is insanity. Zhenbai has calculated loss and tiniest Titan. I mean, that's like, oh, ooh. Pan? What do you play with Pan on Yunara? He skips it. He thought about it. What do you play with Pan on Yunara? Oh, is he even playing Yunara? Hold on. He might be playing, oh no, he has IE slammed. I thought like cracking Quicksilver maybe would be melee. Zaiku's playing Void. Darth is playing Bronze for Life. I think he... Ooh, interesting. Is he playing... I mean, he was playing Bilgewater, but he's playing Bronze for Life. I'm actually really curious what he's trying to angle for now. Bronze for Life, MF Warwick? Is that what he's trying to do? MF... Oh, no, he has... There's also Scissors. Ooh, hold on a second. There's actually some really complicated things you can do here. He can play Bronze for Life, Belveth, Melee Slayers. He can also play Bronze for Life, Warwick, and he can also play Bronze for Life, Yunara. But I don't think Yunara is likely from his spot. Yo, this guy's too funny, man. We'll catch up with him at 4-1. At 4-1, he's about to all in. I wonder if this guy is so sick with it that he'd even wait for the 4-2 augment to get him like growth mindset. What are the odds? What are the odds of Prismatic? The odds of Prismatic are 6%. Imagine this guy agrees and says, you know what? I'm going to get growth mindset 4-2 and then I'm just going to hit. Too sick, man. I think he's going to die if that happens. I think Darth has the most interesting board building spot though. Bronze for Life, Birthday Reunion. That's really, really interesting. With Gwen Scissors, so you can snip your items. Dishsoap playing generic tempo into melee. Empath with Indecision. Jewel Lotus, Trade Tree Plus. Freljord is good. Maybe reforge both of these. He does have a Zaun usage right now. Oh, just kidding. He does not. Probably down to reforge both of these then. Dude, imagine if Scissors worked on these emblems. Oh my god. He's so broken. Yeah? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. All right, I have to see what Maladjust does on 4-7. I just have to. Zhenbai, Calculated Yalas, Tiny Titan, Ionia. Wait, this guy won. That's huge for him. He's going to go for Seraphine 3. Okay. He's going to greet it one more. Sicko. Level to 8, unlocked set. Zyko has Kaisa. Achi, straight to 10. Baron. Is Birthday Reunion that good? It's okay. It's okay. I think you have to be in a spot where you're likely to use a 2-star pretty well. I think it's much better in component starts, for example, because you can itemize your 2-star 2 cost. Here we go. What's he rolling for? He's rolling for Seraphine. Ditching the MF. Knows that there's a Bilgewater player. Playing Seraphine, Lysandra. He has actually good mods, though. 28. Zhenbai hit RE2. Okay. He's like rolling. Oh my god, he's actually greedy. He's waiting to see if he can get better items or better econ as well. So he's rolling to stabilize right now. Vow. Probably have to make more frontliners adaptive. Yeah, you can't just keep making backline ends. Although I think he can reforge a sword. Warwick on the other side from Dishsoap. Because Dishsoap I said was playing melee. He looks like he's favoring Warwick right now. And that makes sense because he had Titan's Edge of Knife. Those are the Warwick items, but I think BT is like on the weaker side. Here we go. Sell. Or roll. Lotus. Arcane Victory. Interesting. That's actually really interesting to me. 80%. Darth Nub. What's he going to play? I think he's trying to flex into Belveth, Bilgewater Slayers. Oh, no. He's going for GP3. Oh. Interesting. Really interesting. Seraphine 2. Okay. Maladjust. Maladjust did not hit that hard. Shinzao 3 for Vomendeth. Zyko hit Rift Herald 2. Zhenbai did not hit very much. Hachi finally lost. Impat. Okay, so Maladjust can't actually backdoor the 3-star 4 cost because he's contested. So he just literally took double econ just to hit, and he's going to be playing for top 4. But I personally believe the Seraphine Lissandra board is only going to be playing for top 4. And from lose streak, I think it's quite bad. So it wouldn't surprise me if he like wins the stage, but then ultimately loses 2 fights and then just goes like 5th or something. Depends though. I mean, he might be able to take out some people in the process because there are some other like Zhenbai not that strong. Maladjust went for the just hit and kind of just hit. Okay, but the thing is, he took double econ. He took so much econ to get here that he had to have hit. And now eventually he's gonna go up against boards that didn't take double econ, and so like the reward for taking econ augment is that you hit quicker. But if you but when people catch up to you, they're just gonna blow you out. Have you considered adding what the void mutations are in the info box with encounters in an Ionia? Well, the difficulty with that is void mutations are different for each player. So each player that we look at has a different void mutation. Darth is at 28. I'm really curious about what Darth they're trying to do with Bronze for Life. I do think his spot is some of the hardest to play, but we'll see. Maladjust going Lissandra Seraphine from behind for the meta gank, hitting Frodan from the chatter position. What the heck does that even mean? Hitting Frodan from the chatter position? Darth Nub. Bessa Belveth. Okay, he needs to hit Belveth too. I actually think needs Swain. Doesn't have Swain. There's Swain. Second GP. Place second GP over it. And then he has to break apart these items. Just to snip these items. Oh my god, such a hard turn. Such a hard turn. Quicksilver. Slam that. Probably DB. Hodge DB. Oh, he didn't go Hodge. He went, oh, that works too. Actually, that's kind of good. I like that. Strikers failed to max the crit. I was just thinking about, like, killing the swords. Yo. Hold up. Wait, that was a pretty good transition. Now it just lost. And Darth actually might get to GP3 as well. Wait, this is a beast of a transition if he can do it. GP3, he gets 15 and it's 50, so he'd be at 44. So he needs to kill 6 units. That's doable. Looking for Belveth too. He probably wants to repurpose his items as well, but only after he gets GP or Belveth 2 or GP3. What are you doing for Chinese New Year? I am going to celebrate Chinese New Year by watching Wage and Iverson win his 3rd cup in a row, setting a new record for peak performance in digital athletics. The Triple Crown. The Golden Road. I'll be watching the TFT Pro Circuit. Okay, Maladjust wins. 17 HP. 17 is doable. Wow, exactly 50. GP3. I mean, these items can also change it up a little bit as well. So if he gets 1 cloak, he can snip and turn this into like Sterix Gauge and then Quicksilver. Okay. Okay. Damn. And if you can get to 9, okay. How's Achi doing? Achi's trying to get to 9 for win out for Brett. So he's gonna sack maybe 1 more to get to Baron. Dishsoap just doing Dishsoap things, being very methodical, strong. He got to 9. His 2-star 5 cost was Fiddlesticks. Zhenbai hit Ornn 2. Achi went to 10 right here. Using his Baron. Darth breaking apart his items once more. Oh, actually, no. He just rearranged it. Interesting. Going against Zyko's board. Zyko tanking Singe. Bronze for life, Belveth. Man, if Darth actually comes back, I don't think he win the game, but I definitely think he can top 2. So I think it's just gonna be hard for him to deal with some of these super cap boards. Achi wins. Maladjust is going 8th. That's a really he's trying to backdoor the MF3. He's 1 off. He's gonna backdoor that. Oh my god, no, this guy's a complete terrorist. No, this guy is crazy, man. No one was paying attention. No one was paying attention. This guy just hits MF3. Oh my god. He's just gonna play Invoker, Nashers, JG, MF3. No, this is just silly, man. Okay, now imagine he loses anyways. Oh, Baron 2. Wait a second. Oh my god, hold on. We might actually get to see something very crazy in the score screen. Oh my god. Wait, that was actually the time for him to lose. Oh my goodness gracious. Imagine he just went 8th with that. Holy cow. Dude, this Maladjust guy is just crazy. He's just crazy. Psychopath. Absolute psychopath. Level 9. And he puts the Seraphine back in. Dishsoap capping with a 0. So now Dishsoap. So now everyone's playing for 2nd. If they can't kill Maladjust now, everyone's playing for 2nd. But you know what? Once upon a time, this is actually kind of scenario that Dishsoap won Worlds in because and got his Augment Birthday Reunion, where Bintum backdoored an Annie 3 out of nowhere. Annie was a 4 cost at the time, and then had to figure out a way to beat it. So we beat it with Nautilus 3, and that was cinema. Vomendeth. Oh man. Darth actually on a win streak, man. Darth actually pulled out some really good moves this game. Playing the Cog Maul for Bronze for Life as well for the Void plus the Arcanist. I like it. 3 Noxus, 3 Bilgewater. 3 Noxus, 3 Bilgewater, Ambessa, Belveth. Void. I like it. The Cog Maul is not powerful, but it's just good. It's just Bronze for Life. It's just +2 traits. Morello. Okay. Well, if Achi wasn't strong enough to beat MF3, I feel like he's... If it wasn't for this MF3, I actually would peg him as the strongest in the lobby, so... Darth Nub hit Annie too? Oh, birthday reunion. Birthday reunion. Birthday reunion, Annie too. Never mind. Yeah, this is actually a good matchup. I want to see who wins here. Yeah, not that close. Baron smashes it. Okay. Dishsoap needs to win one fight. If he can win one fight. Oh god. This actually could be the worst timeline of Dishsoap getting 5th. It's possible. Dishsoap hit Annie too. Annie Shurima. I mean, his board is capped, but the problem is this lobby is just getting completely warped by a 3-star 4 cost and Baron. I kind of thought Achi won the game, and I was like, well, everyone's playing for second. Now I think this guy's winning the game, and everyone's playing for second. Someone else gonna do something else? Double artifact Orn 2 from Zhenbai. This guy's board's not weak either. Who's Maladjust? Maladjust is playing Dishsoap. Oh my god. And if Darth Nub wins here, it actually could be the biggest scam. Zhenbai's dead. Wow, that Slayer board is crazy. Dishsoap died in place, man. His board is actually really good. It's just he just got ganked. Oh my god. Okay, so it's probably gonna be Maladjust 1, Achi 2, Darth Nub 3. That's a really good third from Darth Nub, considering the circumstances. Unbelievable game, man. Unbelievable game. It was Dishsoap's ghost? Oh. He lost to Baron. Well, either way, Dishsoap was not going to win out this lobby. And he can't beat Baron. Like, Dishsoap's board is good if everyone else was playing honest boards, but the only, like, honest, and I put that in quotation marks, is Darth Nub. And even then, there's not really much. I actually think that this Slayer board gives Annie problems because Annie takes a while to ramp up. There's probably some positioning tricks that you can do to like make it less of a headache, but these Slayers just pound through super fast. Wait a second, the stun? Oh, I thought Embezzle was gonna get on the back line. Darth is dead. Oh my god, Achi. Now, okay, now if Achi beats the MF3, is this guy not a beast? Now, the last time they fought, he didn't have 2-star 5 costs. He didn't have items on his backline either, like Senna 2. So, it is different this time. It is different this time. Last time they fought, head to head. But that was a ghost, though. He just lost to his ghost. No shot MF wins, by the way. What? Why does everyone keep making fun of MF items? They're not even that bad. Everyone keeps mocking. Oh, this guy rolled Last Whisper on his Senna. Okay, hold on. Same side, Baron. He's the Baron to cast. He's the Baron to cast and one-shot the MF. Oh! Not even close. This guy actually might be a true Scrim demon. In every sense of the word. in every sense of the word, man. This guy is just crazy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Did he post something similar before? Well, he's done that, and then he's also like gone 8th doing that kind of stuff too, right? All right. All right. How many more people are scrimming here? Why in a scrims? I'll watch. Dude, the Zhenbai guy, this guy is a homie. He's actually inviting me for spectator slots. This guy's a true homie. All right, Reckoner Arena.
I have the best job.
Running some ads real quick. Running some ads real quick. What do we have here? We have Reckoner Arena. And then Ionia's Path of Spirits. So Spirits is like stacks. Like what I write for that a lot of times. I'm stuck in Plat 1. Keep going back and forth from 1 to 2. I need any tips. You should watch some of the TFT Academy YouTube guides. If you're stuck in Platinum, you probably just need to improve your fundamental skills. You need to understand TFT on a deeper level. If you're stuck in Platinum, it just means that you're not doing the right things on average, like across the board. You probably don't understand basic concepts of like how to improve your board. So just go back and watch some videos on how to improve your board. What about Emerald? Yeah, Emerald is like you have some ideas, but you don't have a lot of them. The problem with Emerald is you're just missing really, really core principles about how to make a good board in TFT, how to like play for win condition, how units interact with each other. An Emerald player like really lacks understanding of like a lot of core principles in TFT. Same thing. But you understand a little bit more than platinum players. Like Emerald players are like, you understand more about like what items are what. I would be floored if I quizzed a plat player and they could tell me what certain items did. There's a lot of platinum players who probably couldn't even tell me. Like if I asked you, if I asked them like what a certain artifact did, they wouldn't be able to tell me. I guess that's, to be fair, some challenger players would be like that too. But I guess like how about like some basic items? Like some of them, some players are so guide pilled, like they only play along the guides, that they don't even know what other crafted items do. Like they wouldn't even tell me what Crown Guard did, because they're so used to slamming Bramble and Dragon's Claw and Stoneplate and Warmogs that they don't even know what Crown Guard does, because they're just too busy following the guides. That's like a very common thing at like platinum, gold level that I found. Slam items early to streak or save HP is important. So believe it or not, a lot of people actually understand that concept, but then they just make the worst items of all time. I'm telling you, like, straight up illegal activity. They play like Last Whisper Tarek. Like it just like, it's stuff that just does not look anything remotely acceptable. I've seen that with my own eyes. Like I've watched plat players just like really don't understand. Like, oh yeah, I want to slam my items, right? Well, these are 2 components. I'll just make it. It's too extreme. You have people who greed way too much, thinking they need to have Shojin, so they will have tier, cloak, bow, belt, and every version of mana generation on their bench. But because they don't have a sword, they won't slam anything. They'll be like, well, I need Shojin. The guy says slam Shojin first. So there's that kind of extreme, and then there's the extreme of what I just said, which is people who take it way to the opposite direction. They're like, well, yeah, you know, slam your items, man. And that's why when people ask for advice, it's hard to give it, because I don't know what side of the there's for every skill range, there's people who do one versus the other, and there's a lot of people in between, and that's why when people ask for like generic advice, it's really hard to give it, because you could be it's like a personality test. You know, like the MBTI, Myers-Briggs. What kind of personality test are you? Are you an E? Are you extroverted or introverted? You know, are you intuition or are you thinking based? And that is like a really big part of how TFT it sets you like your TFT profile of like the areas that you might be struggling in and things that you might be more inclined to learn. And therefore, like, it's hard to give generic advice. I always greed items in econ to my detriment. There's a lot of players like that, and then there's also players who do things without thinking. Yeah, they always do that without thinking. It's just really hard. It's really hard to gauge where you're at without watching your gameplay and going through your games. The surefire good advice, sound advice that I would give for a lot of players would be to watch your own gameplay and figure out and identify your mistakes. But the problem is a lot of players can't do that because they don't know what they're looking for. It would be like, how do I get better at algebra? And then someone would say, well, go over your problem that you got wrong and figure out what you did wrong. And some people are like, well, I don't know what I did wrong. I just got the wrong answer. I don't even know what I did wrong. You know? And that's where it becomes hard to help people, because that is the one true advice that you can give to anybody that's like true in every situation, but a lot of people don't know how to do that. I do think that's actually one thing that's like a weakness of TFT. I think that it's like a game that's hard to understand how to improve at intuitively. If you look at, like, I'm playing a lot of Riftbound on the side. You know, I open up Riftbound packs. Well, I opened up a cool switcheroo yesterday. You guys know I love gambling on legalized cardboard. But improving at that game is like so much easier. It's so much easier than improving at TFT. You just play the game and you realize, wait, a couple turns here, it went super wrong, and now why did that happen? And then you can like think about it, and it's pretty logical. Like, oh, I attacked here, and then I lost here, and then all of a sudden the game got out of control. You can do that. In TFT, it's like, was it my items? Was it my augments? Was it my positioning? Was I unlucky? Is Mortdog secretly in my PC using Vanguard and hacking to keep me humble? Like, well, what's happening? Like, what's the reason? Am I just tired and I'm tilted and I can't even see my own mistakes? Because I'm too distracted by Frodan's impeccable analysis and TFT Academy's stylish outline and informative guides? I mean, it could be all those things. All right, anyways, let's take a look around, checking on what's happening on stage shoot so we don't lose track of what's going on here. Double's going to be playing Infinity Protection Melee, so he's going to be playing into Belveth and Bessa stuff. We have a Demacia opener. Birthday reunion for Dude, this guy just clicks his own augments. This guy is so narcissistic, man. Just can't really make it not about himself. Just kidding. Dishsoap is not like that even a little bit. He's actually a little bit too considerate at times, I would say. Even though he comes off as, some people like don't think Dishsoap's kind of rude or whatever, but he's not. Shojin, he's just playing Kaisa here. Birthday Union Kaisa. At least he's looking at that. Shojin Void Staff slamming. Oh, is this Seraphine? With nets? No. Yeah, you're playing Seraphine with nets? It's a really awkward spot. I mean, the term that TFT players use is that this guy is homeless. He does not have somewhere that he can go, but he does not have a good destination. There's still Expeditionist, so this guy's playing Ishtal. Maladjust. You know what I'm starting to think? Maladjust might be the Kiyun of APAC. 40% top 4 rate, 40% win rate. That stat line is the most Kiyun thing ever. It's just so funny that that's what happened in Tier 1 last week. The most Kiyun stat line of all time. Legion of Threes into Warwick. I mean, Warwick's really good with emblems. Yordle emblem is perfectly acceptable. I think yesterday I was playing a Yordle emblem game on Warwick and I just reforged for chat and then I just lost the game on the spot. Perfectly acceptable. Calculate loss. Calculate loss into Spirits. Ionia Spirits. You could do that. I'm actually not sure what he wants to angle from here. The best advice is to turn off YouTube, Netflix, and Twitch while you play. I mean, that is also advice that I give to some people, but turn off distractions. Focus on the game. Focus and really think through your decisions. But some people are incapable of doing that. Like they can't play TFT unless they have a stream up. It's like playing TFT feels so much less fun if you don't have a stream open, because it feels like when you have a stream open, you're playing TFT with somebody. But if you're playing by yourself, it's just like lonely as hell, you know. Now you're just alone with your thoughts and the consequences of your own decisions. You like need to have some background noise, some background chatter. I mean, because it also makes you feel like you're sitting next to somebody playing their own game and you're playing your own game. You're like, oh shit, this is what I hit. And the other guy's like, no way. And then they tell you what you hit. And you're like, holy, you know? And then you're friends. And now, congrats, you're parasocial. You need to have the TFT Academy overlay. Oh, that's coming soon, guys. The TFT Academy. Oh, he's playing, he's pivoting into he's pivoting into Vhagar. I thought he was playing Demacia or Ionia because of like his components, but looks like he's gonna go into Vhagar. Okay, cool. Is he gonna play Vhagar or Demacia? Or is he gonna? Because I don't think he has a Yordle setup, so it's gonna be hard to get into. It's gonna be hard to get into Yordles from here. So he probably has to play Demacia Vhagar or Failure Vhagar, or you can play the Frodan tech. Noxus Vhagar. Oh my god, that was. I don't know what the hell I was doing yesterday. I played some Noxus Vhagar. That was some forbidden shit, but somehow we squeezed the top 3 out. It made no sense at all. I just played Vhagar as my carry and Swain as my frontliner, and I figured out the rest. Did you get an overlay on mobile? I don't. It's really, really hard to develop mobile apps and overlays. Because the thing is, mobile's already so condensed. Getting an overlay for mobile, it feels really hard to achieve without kind of becoming way too bloated. But that's not a question for me to answer. That's a question for me to ask my devs, ask our devs, excuse me, how difficult it would be to hypothetically achieve that. And we'd have to find out and give you the answer. My YouTube autoplay brought me here. What is TFT? TFT is an auto battler. It's a strategy game based off of the League of Legends universe. So if you ever play League of Legends, it's called Teamfight Tactics. It's basically just having... Imagine you are a general manager of a League of Legends team and you send your 5 champions and you're just watching your 5 players play against someone else's 5 players. It's kind of like that. It's like a simulation auto battler game. But the reason why it's so fun is because in TFT, you are basically, you're giving a lot of gold and you're giving resources, and you try to give the items and buy new champions and buy new units in order to field a competitive roster. And that roster is going to be fielded up against other people's rosters. And there's a lot of cool ways you can build teams. It's like a deck building or a drafting game if you ever played any card games. I also compare it to fantasy sports. In fantasy sports, if you're like following fantasy football, fantasy basketball, etc., every week or every day you're setting your roster, and then you let them do the thing, and then you like adjust your roster depending on the performance of it, and you're getting, you know, it's kind of like that too. It's the greatest game ever made. I will warn you, if you've never played TFT, it might consume your life if you end up getting addicted to it. I remember when I first played Football Manager or Out of the Park Baseball, which is like sim games. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but Football Manager, this game is if you're like slightly autistic about numbers the way I am sometimes, and you play Football Manager, it is like straight crack because it's a lot like that. You're just like sim and managing. You're like doing all these different things and optimizing, and like you're just then you're doing your transfer budgets and things like that. And it's just like, oh my god. It's an entire world where you just get sucked into like a black hole, and all of a sudden time just passes. Okay. Let's talk about the game, shall we? Let's talk about the game. We haven't actually really discussed too much about what's happening here. We have Ishto. So this guy is gonna cash out his Ishto quest in 3 rounds and go for a big cash out. So he's losing, but he's trying to make a big comeback. The question will be, how much HP does he have at 4-3 to justify pushing a little bit further? Because 500 as your reward, you really want 550 or 625 if you can. So that's something to pay attention to. Zhenbai got his Veigar online. Can he get to 8 and roll here? I think he has to. Is he going to lose one more? He might be sacking one more. I'd be tempted to level and roll here. 50 out of 60, 51. Vomendeth. 5 Demacia. Branching out. Dishsoap has Kaisa. Oh, he's playing Demacia Kaisa. Oh my god. Wait, no, he's actually playing just pure, true Kaisa flex. He's playing Warden Longshot Kaisa. Because he doesn't have Rift Herald unlocked. Oh, what the heck? Long shot flex. Damn. Man, Dishsoap is so cool. I would be like playing the stupid generic void board and then just like complain that my board is losing every round. This guy finds a way to squeeze out edges. I would roll all this. Unless he thinks Know Your Enemy is good. I don't think Unseal from Steel is particularly really powerful in the long shot line, because you don't really want the Darkened Bow or the Darkened Sword. Do you think there'll be enough content to make TFT stay around as long as League? I think so. I think so, because if there's anything that that I've learned about humans in the past decade, is that they absolutely cannot get enough of gambling. They just love gambling, man. And the worst case scenario, TFT just full leans into it, just becomes a full-blown casino. People love that shit, man. And here's the best part. TFT is completely free. It's a free casino. You can't lose. The only thing you lose is time, which you can argue is the most valuable resource someone could have. But, I mean, some people need to kill it anyways. Gambling is like an epidemic that's like absolutely taking over the world and sort of cooking the young generation. But hey, I mean, that means TFT will be around for a while, right? You know how sad? You know what the sad reality is? You know why 2SKO failed? Because it wasn't addictive enough. It wasn't like you need to think about your products when it comes to games as addictions. It's not enough to make a good game. You have to make it a straight up dependent relationship with your players. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. They should add cases of 2SKO. Oh no. Oh god. All right, Maladjust. One more until he cashes out. Darth Nub on Warwick 1. Open Spat. So he has Urf. Urf has synergy with Legion of Threes. Probably going to convert this to a Zaun emblem. Putting it on Jinx so that way he gets the extra attack speed. Although mana regen's kind of a useless stat on her, so that's fine. Okay, Maladjust last loss. Zhenbai with the Vhagar roll down. He has anti-pair. Whoa, is he actually trying to get straight up Arcanists from here? Vhagar Arcanists? Vhagarcanists? Isn't it too early to know if 2SKO failed or not? Yeah, I'd probably say... I would say there's two ways to look at it. One is this... this is a setback, and it's a really big setback because obviously if the game was doing well, they wouldn't lay off half their staff 3 weeks after launch. The second is that the game is dead. Like, this is basically not the game is dead, but the game is this is the beginning of their death, and they're gonna go into Legends of Runeterra mode, right? Rip Legends of Runeterra. They're gonna go into maintenance. They're gonna eventually realize that they can't justify 80. They're gonna have to cut down from 80 to 40. They're gonna have to cut down more, become a niche game, and just some cool product that like Riot puts on the side shelf because like, oh, we have League of Legends and Valorant and TFT and, you know, we have some of these other games on the side. Maintenance mode, right? Skeleton Crew is what people are describing as. People say this is the beginning of that, even if it's not happening right now. This guy pushed his quest, failed a 2-star Skarner, so he has a 2-star Skarner. He's only going to get 40 shards from this, though, so he needs to push again after this. But he did win his past 2 fights, so he has the HP to spare, and he has a Juggernaut emblem here. Okay. Is that better on Tarek or is it better on Skarner? His board's not bad. He definitely can win fights. See how hard he pushes, though. At least it's a vote of no confidence in the current direction of the game. True, yeah. I actually, that's a good way to phrase it. I haven't thought about the idea of like how it basically sets from Riot. Another perspective to consider is that is like executive leadership saying they don't really believe in what you're doing right now. And it's a mandate, right? It's not like the 2SKO devs said, yeah, let's do that. Let's cut half our team. It's absolutely something that the leadership was like, it needs to be done. It can't. We cannot justify this. 10 years development for this. We can't. Sorry. We really. If anything, there was like not like a rumor, but there's like a theory that they were trying to cut them before 2026, and they gave them an extended window so that way they could at least launch the game before cutting staff, because it would send a weird message to lay off a bunch of people right before they launch. Like, imagine if they wanted to cut staff earlier, like let's say a year or two ago, and then they, you know, as they're like marketing everything like that, people are like, wait, 2SKO, the game that just laid off what the people is launching? I think that theory also could make sense to me. I have no insight into it, so I'm just throwing out random BS conspiracy theories here, but it could be that they were like they were supposed to lay them off earlier and they gave them an extended window on that. Okay, so Dishsoap got to the Kaisa board, but he lost every fight in stage 4. His mods aren't... He has Royal Husk and he has Sunfire, so he doesn't have, like, full front line. Playing Shurima Void. More sword items, no tank items. TG. I guess he has a second TG, which is fine. This is kind of dicey. He's gonna have to roll for Nasus too, probably. Probably cut the Caitlyn as well. Oh no, he's playing Piltover Emblem. I see. Piltover is his Piltover is bad. That's unfortunate. He lowered his Piltover. Maladjust. Have 3 items on your bench. Have no items on your bench for 3 rounds. Vomendeth. Achi also playing for. Oh, whoa! This guy's playing Melflex. Mel Seraphine Ishtal. Whoa. This guy is straight cooking. This is pretty rare. You don't actually see people actively try to lean into Mel Seraphine. This is a build that we used to play back at the very beginning of the set when Mel was extremely good. But well, he might be going 8th. I'll tell you that much. It's entirely possible it might be a race to the bottom. Dude, Maladjust? Oh my god. Oh my god. He's rolling for Silas. If he takes a 1-unit loss, he can survive. It's moments like this where you kind of wish that you played 5 Ishtal to gain extra life. He did hit a Brock pair. Okay. A Brock pair. Dishsoap trying to avoid 8. I think Dishsoap's in a bad spot. Dragonguards for Vomendeth, which is a pretty good augment. Did he mess it up on the creep round? Oh, it's possible. Yeah, it is kind of slow. Didn't he pick this at... He might have messed it up at 4-6. I think you're right, actually. I thought he should have... He finished 2-star Skarner at the end of stage 4. Oh, the timeline's kind of messy. It's entirely possible to mess up the quest. Dude, if this guy goes 8th after posting a Giga first, it's just so on brand. Oh, he's alive! No way! No way! It's a 1 HP win out. No, this guy is crazy, man. This guy is crazy. And he unlocks Silas. Triple Radiant. Wait, Triple Radiant Silas sounds badass as hell. I'm down. I'm down to try it, even though... Oh, wait, he's going to do it? Dude. Yo! Wait a second. This guy is actually cooking. This guy is actually cooking. He's going to put it all on Silas? Oh, no, he puts it all on Seraphine. Bedge. Oh, man. He had me in the first half, I'm not going to lie. Did the entire lobby have all their 2-stars on 4-3? Yep, for the most part. The only person that didn't... So Double had it. I think Darth Nub did not have it, but he was doing some Warwick things. But yeah, most of the lobby did. Boring. No, I'm pretty sure it's correct, but I just want to see Silas with triple radiance and see what happens. The problem is that this build of Silas means he just gets one-tapped by everything. Like, imagine 1-star Silas going up against GP3. I fought Warwick 2, Cinch 2 on 4-3. Oh, I mean, we watched this for 4-2. We were watching Zhenbai's calculator loss roll down, and then we paid attention to Maladjust because then he was cashing out at 4-3, so I missed that. Annie 2. Annie 2. Whoa. Okay, so so you want to itemize Tibbers as your tank. Probably just get off Zillion, right? He's playing 5 Arcanists. You just play Lux. Unless 6 Arcanists is just fake. Let me look. I haven't actually read this in a while. 60 AP for Arcanist. So it's plus 15, plus 20, so plus 35 AP. Going up against Vomendeth. That dude has some balls. Maladjust. This guy is fearless, man. This guy is completely fearless. He just believed it was going to work out. Zhenbai is dead. Yeah. Did he ever get to Silas? I think that's the problem. He never got to Silas. Dude, Maladjust going for Lux and the Garen and Silas. Vomendeth going for Silas as well. Extra gold, Reckon Arena. He goes to 9 now for Fiddlesticks because he's at 1 life. Lissandra. Oh, hold up. Wait a second. Commerce Core. He's going for 3-star Yunara on the bench. Look at what this guy's doing, man. Completely unrelated forecast to his comp. And then Impath is trying to cut... Like the 2 Bel'Veth players are holding every Lissandra and Yunara on the bench. Like, collectively, these Bel'Veth players have every copy of these forecasts. That's so funny, man. Is Triforce not good on Bel'Veth? It's probably fine. I mean, Triforce is just good on melee carries, and Bel'Veth is basically a melee carry. She's like a melee carry with a little bit of range. So, it's probably pretty good. The reason why you might see stats-wise that's never on Bel'Veth is because of the augment infinity protection. This one, oh, you're talking about like, why not play Bel'Veth with infinity protection? It's because you don't want Bel'Veth to be front road. She's her max efficiency at 2 hex. You just don't want it to be. My God, this lobby is so close. Dude, Devil 61. He's going for it, man. He's going for it. He's selling his board. The full pivot. He's got one. He's 1 off. He's 1 off. Dude, he's 1 off. This is so crazy. One off MF3. No, that's actually okay. Now the thing is, does he actually win though? Can you just sell Bel'Veth? Yeah, Yunara, and then go for that? Does he actually win though? That was the one that was contested, by the way. Oh no, Impath sold it. Oh no, he must have sold it right after he saw it. So Johnny, oh, I thought you want Freljord. Nashor's Gunblade, adaptive or something. I don't know. The problem is that he sold so much of his board to get to this point. He might lose anyways. Dude, he's dead. Lissandra 3. Imagine he goes 6 from here. Lobby is so close, it's not even possible. Wow, 5th with Lissandra 3. No, it's actually... This lobby is too crazy, man. This lobby is too crazy. Brock 2. Maladjust, the key Univate pack. I'm ready. Oh my God, a double side. He can't even afford it. He can't afford it. Just sell something, I guess. So what? What would you sell? Oh my God. You're gonna put all ins on Silas now. He's doing it. Wait, he's actually doing it. Oh my God. 1 Lux laser. Okay. The J4. Where are you aiming, man? Come on. And he's gonna ult like a 1 HP unit. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Dude, this guy, I have to adjust what I have to say. Maladjust is he's a crazy horse. Completely buck wild. And this guy is fun to watch, man. This dude goes crazy. This guy is crazy. 20 gold? I can't believe it, man. And if he took a single point of damage anywhere, if he played 1 health worse at any point, he was dead. Yeah, it's just crazy, actually. He also messed up his quest as well 1 turn. Imagine if he actually died and he didn't get to grace us with the glory known as Triple Radiant Silas. Is Maladjust the GOAT? Wait, Demacia. Oh, Demacia just isn't into one shot. Dude. Silas rotates through his spells randomly, right? So I was waiting for him to one shot. Oh my god. Inspirational, man. This guy just plays for first place every game. It's not random. So how does he determine his first spell then? Absolutely crazy, man. Madness. Absolute madness. Okay. Shall we play a couple games? Let's play a couple games. Let's hop on to ranked. That was some good scrim action. Let's hop into ranked. Unless you guys want to watch more scrims. You guys want to watch more scrims or hop into ranked? I'll join the spectator slot here, but I'm down for either. And then we'll do the podcast in like a couple of hours. Watch Maladjust. You guys just want to see Maladjust just flip it every game? Description says it chooses the best. Does it? You're saying Silas will choose the best spell. It says it into the spells, the tooltip. It says cast 1 of 3 spells. Where does it say? It says chooses the best. So we're just lying. It's in Chainbreaker? Oh, it's in Chainbreaker. Oh, okay. So I'm lying. Silas rotates between 3 different abilities depending on which one's the most useful. Ah, I see. So I'm lying. Jazlatte. Okay, this guy hit rank 1 in Taiwan. Size is a multiple choice beast. That guy probably aced standardized testing. That guy probably scored a perfect on his SATs. Double. Okay, what's the encounter this time? No encounter. Bedge. Ionia, Path of Spirits. That was the same one. You know what? I'm really happy. I'm happy that they never brought back no augments. There's an encounter. I don't know if any of you guys played back in the day, but there's an encounter that had no augments. And that was back in set 9, I believe. And it was just so boring. And not only was it so boring, it's whoever high rolled early mid game just won the game. Like if you low rolled, you couldn't really. There was just not many comeback mechanics unless you high rolled harder on like less gold. Like basically yes, there was like an element of do you understand how to build like the board and everything like that. But if you have a truly low roll opener, you can't put together a loss streak, and even then loss streak was really sus, you just died. There's just nothing you can do. So it was like boring and imbalanced. I never got to try it, but I would love to try it. You would just have to play it 1 or 2 times, and from a spot where you go like lose, win, lose, and you just realize it's the worst portal ever. If you ever go lose, win, lose on stage 2, it's just game over. You're probably like 6th. You can't keep up with the win streakers who pull up really far ahead. You and the lose streakers are the only people who can make that comeback. You are like, unless you high roll something immensely, you're just dead on the spot. Ooh, Talisman of Ascension Scion. Dishsoap. Okay. Horrible Forge on 2-1. Holy cow. He's cooking. He's cooking. Fights are so slow early game that you actually can get Talisman value. He's also going to unlock LeBlanc. Yo! Damn, lore accurate Scion. It's fun. It's fun. Is he going to reroll? I don't think he's going to reroll. That doesn't sound like something he's going to do. I don't think Scion reroll is really a thing. I don't think Nox's reroll anything is a thing. I don't think you would reroll Scion. I don't think you would reroll LeBlanc. I don't think you're reroll. You definitely aren't rerolling something like Darius. Draven's probably the only thing you could justify doing. I tried to play a Darius 3 game yesterday and it ended really poorly. I think I went 6th. It was really bad. And I was like super far ahead. Oh, no, wait. Did I go 6th that game? I might have gotten like 4th. Either way, it was like a game where it was super disappointing. You haven't watched the most recent Sub-Zero arc video. That is true. I have not caught up with Sub-Zero arc in quite some time. I think I've just generally phased out of watching VOD reviews. I just do the VOD reviews with people. Partially because I think VOD reviews, I think it's because as you get better at TFT, you are looking for specific things when you VOD review. There's two kinds of VOD reviews. Either you VOD review holistically with a group of people, and even then you're looking at specific spots, but you just get more efficient at doing VOD reviews, and you need to be doing... Like, it's not actually efficient to do a VOD review as you get better at the game, the entirety of the game. Because a lot of times, the rest of the game doesn't matter because the decisions that put you on the current path that you're on is the VOD review. And then afterwards, the consequences don't matter. You actually sometimes don't even want to see the results because the results actually bias the way you might think. Like, oh, actually, this ends up being correct because of the result. And you don't want to actually necessarily think about that. So the efficient way to VOD review a lot of times is actually to do a good mixture of like the number of reps and sort of the like looking at certain spots. So you don't. That's partially why I haven't really watched like full VOD review content in a while. And it's also partially why I stopped doing some of that on YouTube because I personally don't do it anymore. So it's one of those things where it felt less. It just felt like less fun for me. I'm waiting for the day to get trifecta and 80 Nox set to give me an excuse to put respect on Draven Darius. Well, someone actually did that, but they played LeBlanc Darius. Someone actually did that in a pro game during TPC. Or was it TP? No, I think it was Tactician's Cup. Someone played trifecta, and they played LeBlanc Darius. So it happened last weekend, I would say. If the no augment portal was so bad, how did we play TFT preset 6? Okay, let me ask you something. We gamer, or anybody else here, are any of you guys watching me on your desktop, on your PC? And if you are, how many of you have a second monitor? I'm willing to guess a lot of you. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is, would you, even for just one work day, one day on your computer, just for fun, just stop using your second monitor, just turn it off, and just use one monitor only? You know what? Just to see what it's like, you know? Just use one monitor. That's what you guys sound like when you're like, yeah, I want to play without augments. I'm like, okay, that is a choice. That is a choice. Some people are like, I don't understand. Why can't we just play without augments? Because that's what it's like. You just can't you just can't turn it off. Like, why would I? Augments are like a big part of the fun and the variance and the interesting strategy of the game. Yes, it leads to a lot of imbalances, but that's like a really big, that's a really, really big part of the game now. Yeah, I do it when I work to focus. Yeah, that's serial killer behavior. I'm not gonna lie, Ampu. You are reported. When I want to focus. What? Can I still use my third monitor? I actually have a 3 monitor setup. I just want to say, if you think 2 monitor is life-changing for your computer experience, a third monitor is actually the same thing. A third monitor actually is equally a game. Now when I have a 2 monitor setup, I'm just like, what? How am I supposed to how am I supposed to play the game, have my stream set up, and have a tab of all my guides and all my info stuff, you know? It's crazy. It's weird. I think my brain might be cooked. My brain might be cooked. Ultra wide is a true game changer. The thing is, I actually tried to replace my 3 monitor setup with an ultra wide, and I couldn't get into it. I really tried. More Dog swears by it. More Dog told me that ultra wide changed his like productivity and life and everything like that for his PC life. And I was like, okay, I splurged on it, man. It was like a $1,000 monitor that was crazy. It was huge. It was like top of class rated. I just couldn't get into it, so I returned it. I splurged big time. I saved up for it. It's just like not really easy to stream on it, if that makes sense. All right, so Dishsoap still on 1 star. Didn't get a streak going with Ascension, but we'll keep tabs on him. Epoch Maladjust is playing Ishtal again. Yeah, this guy is addicted. This guy's addicted. This Maladjust guy. He's just addicted to the first place, to the win rate. Raining Gold, Ionia. Decob. This guy's from EU. Looks like he's going Slayers. Double Draven. Late game scaling. You don't see an augment like this picked very often. Interesting. You might be trying to play Draven to Fast 9. We'll see. And then Zyko with some melee as well. Hard bargain melee. Hard bargain melee. What kind of graphics card? How much RAM do you have all for those screens? My graphics card? I don't actually remember. I'm not like a super PC nerd knowledgeable guy. So about my PC. I use a i7 13700K 3.4 gigahertz Intel chip, and then how do I see my graphics card? Device manager. I have eh? I actually don't know. Magic roll 4 copies of a component. That's pretty good for Dishsoap. Yeah, that's actually very, very good. We'll take it. It's just above rate. Like, if you think about it, it's kind of like what the prismatic augments gives in terms of the item quantity, so it's just good. Oh, display adapter. Yeah, display adapter. I have a 4090. I don't know if that's still considered good. It was good at the time I got it a few years ago. These days, though, graphics cards, insanely expensive. So even if it's time to upgrade, I'm not upgrading, man. Or else, how is AI Andy in Missouri supposed to make another AI video of Will Smith eating spaghetti to compare it to a couple years ago? Still the second best? Okay, cool. I mean, second's not bad. The thing is, I stream and I do a lot of stuff on my own PC, right? So like I stream, I sometimes have multiple Chrome windows streaming other POVs, right? So that way I can pull that for the co-stream and things like that. So I'm doing a lot with my PC, and believe it or not, sometimes I run out of CPU, like it bottlenecks and it throttles, but that's also I think because of inefficiencies of other things. Like I think that the Riot client is like really, really bad on the back end for a lot of different things that like bottleneck your PC. So I complain a lot, and then Riot just like, sorry. So yeah, it's like not even like my technology is bad, it's just the optimization is terrible. Okay, let's go Dishsoap. Go Dishsoap. Dude, you know what I'm looking forward to? Next set 17, I just want to let you guys know. Set 17 is in a month and a half. It's in like 5 to 6 weeks. But more than the next set of TFT, I'm looking forward to the tech upgrade. TFT roadmap 2026. You guys see on the roadmap? Set 17, a bargain for celestial favors. Hold on 1 second. A bargain for celestial favors. 7th birthday. Holy cow, TFT turned 7. Wait, so it's 6 years old now, it's turning 7. And then set 18, a tech upgrade and a journey through the mysterious forest. And then set 19, grab your tickets to the biggest musical event yet. That's when they get Bad Bunny in set 19, man. Hey. I saw a video of highlights from Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl, and they said they said Bad Bunny every time he said A during the Super Bowl halftime show, and it was like 2 minutes long of him just going A. And I'm like, all right, well, it's pretty hype. Pretty hype. I also happened to see that there was a person that was on the inside, like he had insider knowledge on the halftime show, and he opened up a predictions market account and then just straight bet everything correct on like, you know, who will appear and what will happen during the halftime show, and just got like 25 out of 25 correct. First time account. And they only made like $15,000. Like, now it's a lot of money for some people, but like, that's it? I guess maybe they're trying to like not get charged for crimes. But it's like, if you're gonna do something kind like illegal like that, I guess it's like very legal these days, but if you're gonna do something like that, like, shouldn't you cash out big? This guy just basically risked it all for 15 grand. It just, I guess he didn't want to get noticed, but he got noticed. Like, everyone, it's probably like, you know what it is? It's probably too little chump change for them to like actually worry about. For some people, would you risk your entire livelihood for 15K? For some people, I would say yeah, but I would say for a lot of people, it's not worth like going to jail. And ruining your whole livelihood. Like, 15K for some people might get them out of their deficit, the problem that they're in, for sure. I completely empathize with that, or sympathize with that. Like, for some people, they're in a really bad spot. 15K was huge, but I think for a good amount of people, it feels like it just feels like an unnecessary risk to put what could be the end of everything that you know and love just for to like do an illegal activity like that for such little payout. Now, if it's like $1 million, now even 6 digits, I can completely understand, because for some people that is completely life changing, and it can change everything about what you're doing. But yeah, penny, you sold your soul for pennies on the dollar. Wait, this guy has Kennen 3. Okay. Wow. He's going for Yasuo 3, and he has Kennen 3. He's saving his dupes for the Kennen, though. Actually, this guy's pretty smart. So he played Ishtel for the dupes cash out. One off Yasuo, Wukong, Yasuo and Kennen. Wow. Wow, interesting. Oh, and he has it right before the turn. Dude, he's going to hit reinforcement, isn't he? He's actually going to hit reinforcement and then have Yone 2 at 4-2. Oh, this is gross. I just anticipate this already. This is already going to be gross, man. This is already going to be gross. 5 Demacia, 6 on. Oh my god. No, that he's actually about to do something so illegal. I just feel it. It's 50% chance for a gold augment, right? If you roll down, hit Yasuo 3 at 4-1, then you reinforce the Yone 2, you should go straight to jail. Alongside the halftime Super Bowl insider traders. Oh, it's prismatic. Is this guy gonna click call to chaos? Radiant Relics, that's the one I was expecting the least. Yo. Is it Radiant Hot or Radiant IE? I don't actually know. I think Radiant IE is probably better because you want to carry on Yasuo. Start with gold 0 times or 0 gold 3 times. Okay. One tip about this is that you start combat with 0 gold, but you can sell if you need. Inpath. I think he was trying to play Draven into Fast 9, but I don't think he's going to get there. Zhenbai, 1-star Ambessa, 1-star Velvet. Dishsoap got Radiant Lucky item. Radiant Void Staff, okay. Playing some Seraphine, AP Flex, Decob, Warwick 2, Jinx 1, Jazlatte, 5 Demacia, Growth Mindset, Bodyguard Training. Okay. So he took double combat and he's trying to take Growth Mindset to catch up. And then 4 Piltover, AP. You know, there's a good amount of AP played in these lobbies. The good players are still... the pro players are still playing AP a lot. Dude, Maladjust. This guy's going down to 1 life again and trying to actually cash out. You know what? If I know Maladjust, and I feel like having watched a few games of him today and also over the course of the past couple sets, this guy is going to push again. 530, that doesn't get the dopamine flowing. 530 doesn't give you the rush. Don't you want to feel alive? He's going to go to 530 and then play and push one more time. Does Ginsu still stack attack speed infinitely, or did they ever change it? It does still stack, but Ginsu caps at 5.0 attack speed, 5 attacks per second. Did it ever infinitely scale? I thought they always capped it at 5. He fucked up the quest. Did he? No, I think he got it. 11 HP. Hold. 11 HP means he can survive. Pause. Dishsoap, Radiant item, pretty strong. Nidalee. Was it always capped? I thought so, yeah. Frodan, what's your tip to cap high? I feel like I often cap too late or not high enough. I'm Emerald 2. If you're not capping very high and you think your board looks good, the problem is probably your positioning. You probably don't understand. You're probably not getting the optimal positioning. To draw an analogy, in League of Legends, even if your team and your carry is super fed, let's say you have a super well-fed jungler and a super well-fed bottom lane, if they're out of position, the game is over. It doesn't matter if you have a super well-fed hyper carry. The double lift, if you will. Spend 35 minutes farming, out of position, game's over. Positioning is really, even if you're 1 hex off, like imagine if you're 1 hex off in League of Legends, that's just, the game is over. Have the shot roll 7 times. He pushed. He's doing it, man. He's doing it. Now he just needs to not die. The double lift catching straight. I mean, that's kind of what he was known for, wasn't he? Like farming infinitely and then obviously good enough to stomp an NA, but an international. Internationally, that guy just got. Oh! Yeah, you're about to watch what happened to TSM back at Worlds. Oh, I think he's alive. Oh, no way. Wait, actually, I thought he was about to die. Oh, wait, hold on. I was talking shit. Wait a second. And 1 HP. Yeah, you got to catch out now. Okay, Nidalee 3. Oh, sorry, Nico 3, excuse me. But then what do you do with these other dupes? You have 4 other dupes. IE, Brock. Maybe a tank on it for Nico. This Brock is just extra. I think you got a tank here. He's scouting to see if he needs something like a Bramble versus Stoneplate, maybe. I think it's Bramble, though. Oh, against this guy, maybe you take a Stoneplate. Let's go Bramble. It's Dishsoap. He has no anti-heal, I just realized. Wait, Dishsoap played Talisman Ascension Ornn. Psycho. Double 61. Yasuo, Yone. In path. The loot streakers are all strong. That's something going to be something to pay attention to. All these loot streakers, they are strong. How are they going to match up against each other? This guy took Giant and Mighty, late game scaling, trying to just play Ionia. Okay. Gone for Milio 3, but he doesn't have, but he has items on Bard 3 already. So how do we use these dupes? I mean, Nico 3 is good. If there's a way for him to get Milio 3, can you guys believe that this cash out used to give 2 orange duplicators as well? The big dupes, you can just instantly get Brock 2 as well. Oh my God. At the beginning of the set, this 550 cash out used to give you 2 orange dupes as well. Insane. You have no anti-heal, so I think you probably have to go belt here. DB Sunfire. I think you have to. If you do that, if you don't do that, you're in big trouble. I don't even like Skarner being in that spot. He's pretty vulnerable. Your anti-heal will die so fast. I think okay. I mean, that's fine if this positioning is top left slanted. It is. Nice. Good call. Does he have Know Your Enemy? Nah, he's just a beast. He's just a matchup beast. He just knows. What will it be? Is it 1-1-1 or is it 1-1-8? Actually, if he beats Impath here, I'm pretty sure Impath is dead. Wow. Double's dead as well. Warwick 2. Zyko. Growth Mindsets. Zhenbai had Belveth and Mbessa. Can you get the 1 HP quest if he's 1 HP already? I don't think you can. I think that'd be too broken. He's doing another 0 gold quest. Looks like he got to 9 and he used his dupes on... Did he use his dupes for gold? Yeah, I mean, one thing you could do is just use your dupes to get 6 gold. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think Maladjust won out again, guys. This guy might be the Ishtel god. He's like simultaneously the Kiyun and Wajan Iverson of APEC. He's not even getting exiled on his backline, by the way. I think Dishsoap is trying to farm another artifact. Looks like he got Lich Bane. That's a good one. Kind of has a little bit too many AP items. He has to move something over to Volibear. Wait, he has to do the I'm a cutie by AP Volibear. Whoa. Bis Seraphine. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. My God. If you can, if Dishsoap can get upgraded frontline, Volibear 2, his board is gonna actually win out as well potentially. I think it actually caps higher than Maladjust's board because Maladjust didn't get that good of a catch round. Dishsoap has win out potential for sure. He has win out potential for sure. His front line is just so sus. Orange, is that Orange 2? That is. If they let him get that. I don't think they're going to, though. Decop's going to stop it. They can't let him get that. Just so they didn't know what to get. Another item for Volibear, I guess. The fact that Dishsoap's board is just like these two upgrades and everything else just 1 star. So sad. Man, he needs an upgrade. Azir, that helps with his front line. Volibear. Volibear pair, Braum pair, Ornn pair. I guess you could GS the other Volibear right now. Positioning wise, yeah, positioning Volibear's gonna get locked out right now. Decob. I think Dishsoap survives if he loses by 5. Should be fine. Maladjust. Okay, now this is gonna be a tough matchup. I think this is a potential loss here for Maladjust. His board's still not fully capped yet. Oh, wait. All the Magrodon to Nico. Really big. They didn't kill Brock. What the heck? Is this guy a positioning genius? Dishsoap killed Decob. Okay. 2 stars. Azir pair. Man, you just paired up across the board. Nidalee too. Okay, now we're starting to cook. 5 Ishtal. 5 Ishtal. Lashio. Okay, now I'm starting to think Maladjust might make the full comeback. It's close. The window is closing. I think they have like basically a couple more turns before Maladjust gets too strong, but he's still not going to 9, right? Still level 8-0. I'm gonna get Jazlatte. Oh, I think this one might be dead. That D-Claw roll on Swain is mad. Oh my God, that D-Claw roll on Swain is gross. It's also a really hard matchup. So this one went 5th. Maladjust. I think Maladjust won out again, man. This guy went 1-1-1. Unbelievable. This guy might win. This guy might win Worlds. Just letting you know. Maladjust. Where's K3 Juicy? He finished Scrims for today. All right. Jazlatte. Did you enter the Riftbound lottery? Did you win? No. Although I do have some Riftbound packs I can open up. I was planning on having the opening up 1 pack per first place, but I feel the itch to gamble, so I might open up 1 after this game. I'll open up 1 after this game. It's a Maladjust win out. Zyko, so how was Zyko Seraphine Lissandra board so stable? Continuing college, gigantic raid. Did he have good matchmaking? I mean, he hit pretty fast. I mean, the big problem with Dishsoap's board was that he didn't upgrade his front line because he was contested. A lot of people were holding his units. He like never he had a lowers 2, Braum 1, Ornn 1. And I think that Zyko probably just got to the board faster than him. He also has hard bargain, Seraphim staff. He has hard bargain, but his items are still good, which is quite fortunate for him. And then he's like bleeding out now to an understandable. Like usually this composition gets like a third in the high roll scenario. It's crazy because you hit your whole board, but you're just going third. And then he has Slayers. The Slayers has infinite TGs. Then Bard and Ishtal feel it's 2-star Skarner. And then Jazlatte. The thing about this Demacia board is that he has double combat. So even though you might be thinking, okay, it's just like, you know, Demacia's like also in that same like tempo spot. But he has Bodyguard Training Ascension. Wait, Mal just lost. Oh, what the? I kind of just thought he was going to win out. Never mind, man. He's a fraud. He only went 114. What the heck? Started the game at 110 HP. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's what you want to do with AP win streak. But the fact that he took hard bargain win streak is pretty crazy. That just means you're super high rolling. Just down an augment and then win streak 110. Slayers. Earth's Gambit. Earth's Gambit lost into Ambusher. 4 Vanquisher. Senna 2. Wow, these TG items. What the heck? He has really good TGs on everyone except for Swain. Band of Thieves. Wow. Vanquisher Belveth, huh? How much gold did it print? I'm actually curious. I didn't check. Did Zhenbai just scam? The thing is, it's not really a scam. He just played... He just got to cap. Some pretty fortunate things happened, like some good T-Scubs rolls. He's just playing a good board. He also positioned well in a couple of fights. Like I think he probably positioned well into Maladjust, and Maladjust probably got caught. Remember that one fight where I said that I can't, is this guy a positioning god? It's because the Slayers could have aggroed onto Brock, but they all chose Nico instead, even though visually, I have to show you, it looked like visually they should have locked onto Brock. And if he lost Brock, that would have been a really big deal. I think, which fight was it? There's a fight where it was like, where it went really, I think it was this fight. Okay, yeah, it was like right here where I thought they would be, all these guys would target Brock, but they all chose to target Nico instead from this point onwards. It was like from here, usually these all wrap around and Brock gets targeted, and somehow Nico just slides in perfectly. Like after Brock usually does this,
Man,
you just like lose Brock, half your DPS is gone, and then they all focus Nico. But Brock just got safe and just wailed on the other targets for free, and then it looks like it kind of had to do with a little bit of a slide. That being said, it was probably still going to be close because there's still Bar 3 on the other end. Kim John Goomer, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you guys. Okay, let's run ads. Let's play a couple games and then we'll do the podcast. Yeah. Let's do it. GG's. GG's. Let's open up a Riftbound pack while we're in queue. See, do I have this? So you guys are here for the Pro Scrims. We're going to play a couple games, apply what we learned. I'm going to gamble. Oh, sorry. All right, I'm going to gamble on some cardboard packs. Courtesy of Riot Games, they gave me a cool Spirit Forge booster pack display. I am very fortunate. I'm very blessed. All right, here we go. Oh. And ripping out the packs. Ripping packs, cracking packs, opening packs. Here we go. Desert's Call. Play a 2 Might Sandslord. That's good for Azir. A lot of people like that. Chemtax Cask. Not a lot of people found use for that card yet. Void Drone, a Rek'Sai card. Ribbon Dancer, probably for Irelia, but not a lot of people play it. Eye of the Herald. This is another Azir card where you just summon units. Laurent Bladekeeper, ganking. Kind of boring. It's a loyal pup. When you defend at a battlefield, you may move me there. Sure. Factory Recall, anti-gear. So gear is going to be a big part of the set. So gear hate. Power Nexus. This one's like a weird one, which is if you hold on the battlefield, you get to sacrifice 4 runes to score a point. A lot of people feel like it's too risky. The Camel, Ruin Runner. I can't be chosen by enemy spells and abilities. This guy just has Hex Shroud. Super annoying. Here's my foil. It's Veiled Temple. When you conquer here, you can ready a friendly gear if it's equipment. I think Ezreal plays that, I think. The Veiled Temple. Okay. The Altar of Memories. When a friendly unit dies, you can exhaust me or draw a card. So, a way for you to cycle through your deck and draw. So, good for the death battles. And I got Purple Ezreal. This card is so broken. This card is so broken. Wait, this is actually going to be one of the most expensive epics, I think. When you play me, discard 1 and then draw 2. Optional additional cost 1 less. This guy is actually just straight up busted. Holy cow. Prodigy Ezreal. Ho ho. All right, let me exit out of this real quick. I think scrims are probably going to be on pause. So, going to exit out of that. I got Brosif. I got Big Brosif. How much is that worth? Ezreal right now? Let me see. I can see. TCGplayer.com. Ezreal Prodigy. It's going to be one of the most expensive epics, I think, this set. That card is just broken. Holy cow, this card's selling for 100 and change. Dude, I'm going to sell it right now, man. Oh, I shouldn't sell it. Riot gave me this card. But holy cow, $160? No shot. That is insane. No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually, okay, just so you know, that is worth what the booster pack is, the booster box display at MSRP. Oh my God. I better sleeve that bad boy immediately. Do you play the guitar? I do. I haven't played in a while, but sometimes I whip it out to play for my family. Okay. I'm gonna be heading out Wednesday and Thursday to do some Riftbound stuff. I think on Thursday I'll probably have a Riftbound stream. I think I might do one with Robin. Early Sona 2, Kog'Maw, and Nivea. All right. Oh wait, I had the wrong cam up. Sorry. Holding on to Milio. Milio is really important for Ishtal. Sword. Kind of an awkward component. A lot of times you're really tempted to play as the monster from here. Let me scout. This guy has Jarvan too, so he's probably gonna be thinking about it too. Viego pair. Ionia is probably not that good. Path of Spirits. Never mind, it's pretty good. Hog. Leeching. Leeching Sword. Oops, I didn't mean to buy that.
You are a foul creation, born from ignorance.
Kog'Maw 2, Sona 2, Jhin. Don't really have any unlocks here, right? I'm not looking for Jhin right now. I'm not looking for Jhin Tristana. Sword Bow. Cloak. AD opener? Yikes. Critical success, i.e. Kraken. Spoils of War team building. I don't really have a good team building setup right now. Table scraps. I might just take that for item components. Spoils of War. Do I even feel like I'm gonna win very much? Explosive War is like if you have a slammable item and you can get econ off of it. Prep. Critical success could be Quicksilver bow. I can scout that. Quicksilver bow, Nashers. Quicksilver bow. Oh, I'm just gonna take some table scraps here.
Do not tempt the blizzard.
Yeah, I'll just keep it chill for here. Do I just make 10?
Protect the faithful.
I might just make 10. I don't have... let's see. Let me scout again. This guy is probably Demacia, though. Selling Kog'Maw, too. I probably just hold. I think it's a little bit too risky to sell and give up a Kog'Maw opener if Void is potentially open. This guy Void. This guy might be Void. But he's Sam Morello TG. He's not Void. He's just playing Void temporarily. Morello TG would be terrible for Void if that was the case. So I think I hold out. Kog'Maw again. I find my first Piltover unit. This guy wants to play melee. AP, Yunara, Shadow Wilds, Tempo, I guess. AP.
The heart of Piltover is its people.
Sell Nivea.
I killed you once. I'll kill you again.
Scion too. What on earth? Okay. I'm not killing a single unit. I'm holding on to Demacia Void. What would you say is the last round you can start Ishtal? Depends on if you're rerolling or not. I'm not rerolling, so I think it's probably like now. But I don't even think I want to play it now, even if I get it. Oops. I have the Slayer board here set up. Demacia, I guess. I have Demacia with Vayne.
Choose evil, get shot.
Right? That's like one way to think about it. Man. Do I just make 20 here? This feels so bad. I guess I have AD Vayne. I go into AD Vayne Kaisa with Demacia. I think I have to. I'm gonna wait to see what happens on table scraps, but it's like a little bit late for Kaisa. But if I also have a Demacia into Kaisa setup as well. This Kog'Maw is costing me infinite already. It cost me 2 gold. Might cost me 3, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. So, what is ACAD? It stands for Academy. One cost Rod. Gunblade Kraken. That's brutal, man. It's brutal. Gunblade Kraken Vayne. Dude, I'm playing Demacia opener. Unlucky. Contested Demacia. I guess the nice thing is I'm not contesting the same carries. He's going to be playing around Lux. I'm going to play around Kaisa Vayne. Okay, that's fine. No Ishtal here. So I guess I just slam. I don't have an incentive to lose streak anymore. I kind of just want to win some fights. Demacia wants to win streak. The issue is that my front line is like pretty sus, but if I'm going to be playing around Poppy as my frontliner soon, that probably means that I should be willing to play around Juggernaut.
Wrong move.
I need to kill units. Isn't it obvious it's Academy? No, I don't think a lot of people think it's obvious. It's okay though. It's part of it is like, how would you even abbreviate TFT Academy? Someone said TFTA, and then people would be like, "What's TFTA? What is TFTA?"
I hope the hero likes me.
So I probably have to like front line or something like that. Slayer's angle. Oh, the thing is, there's multiple people angling for it already. I mean, this guy might be Warwick. This guy wants to play it as well. I just don't want to contest it. I just don't want to contest it personally. I mean, was there any other... Is there any other setup I could have gone for? I mean, I could have potentially gone Slayers, but no melee carries, loose streak anyways. I could... I don't really think I want to play into the Ionia, even though my items could have set up for it. 69 HP. I only killed like one unit this stage. Vayne pair.
Evil, get shot.
This is probably fine. It's potentially, if I hit Vayne too, it's actually potentially fine. I could also hold Loris. I can also potentially hold Loris in case. I just want to make sure I win. My front line's like so bad that I'm kind of worried about losing. Loris can pair with Caitlyn. I haven't checked my Piltover yet. Piltover is like pretty good with Demacia in the mid game. Another Rod. Long shot.
Next time, choose the right side.
Bramble. Okay. Items are looking up. Okay.
Man, I'm getting more dogged again.
So I have this. Demacia. Sona 2. Bramble can go on Poppy. Poppy's pretty good. B0, totally weird 0. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. If you could correct me, let me know. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Have they fixed 3 costs? Yes. Yes, 3 costs are awesome. Definitely play 3 costs. Tell them, guys. Tell them 3 costs are amazing. You should definitely be buying 3 costs on your roll downs. Not really. Dude, this Poppy is a beast. Cast it again. Huge. Yeah, this guy's board's not bad either. I don't even feel like I'm playing that bad of a board, personally. Kog'Maw can go in. Titanic Titan. Upgraded champion. Twin Guardians. Twin Guardians when you're playing a Demacia setup. Glass Cannon is good. I guess I'll just take Glass Cannon. Take Glass Cannon. I could try to play for 5 Demacia the moment I find it. I probably sell this. Is it actually better to play this? Do I care about Yordle or do I care about Arcanist? Yordle's more HP on Poppy. Probably this then. But if I lose, I kind of wish I played Kog'Maw for the AP. I think I'm just gonna play this just so I have the guarantee of 50 because I'm still on a lose streak. I think Teemo's a little bit better. Cinched. Nico didn't cast, which is huge. This dude's trying to crush me with his fluff of poros. Hey, stop that, man.
They had their chance.
Sell. All right, I'm just gonna put every Demacia unit in. These are all Demacians. Another Sona. It's interesting. Would you ever level here so you can unlock Kaisa? But I don't have Kaisa items though. I don't even have anything really level 4. I would level 4 Void. Yikes. Maybe that's the downside of not taking an econ augment. I thought about taking rolling for days.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
Hard to say. Ah. Poppy, unfortunately, did not have it. Yeah. I guess maybe if I leveled to 7, was that level 7 div? I don't think so. Any Garen? Anything? No. Just playing the worst build of all time. Zoe with a bow. Bowie. Some games are just like this one. I think the problem with this game was that I feel like I wanted to play around my Sona, but I got dropped AD items, and I looked around. AD was pretty contested, and I didn't feel like I had a good AD setup. And then I looked, and then I'm like, okay, well, I got a Vayne, and Vayne can play around these items, and now the spot's a little sus, but that's okay. I think we're still fine. This Vayne is a good upgrade. Void Warden. Built over. Should I play a Sona too? I just feel like my front line is so bad, so. I hope I win. Snap Broseph streak. Which would be really nice. This guy's playing Bilgewater Ash. Like, come on, man. Surely we beat Bilgewater Ash. Someone has to stop this guy. Level 720. This guy can't just bully the lobby. Okay. 3 Demacia. Remember when Vayne rerolls a thing? Yeah, I remember. Kaisa. Kaisa, Juggernaut. Leeching with Kaisa. This will have some anti-heal as well. I kind of want to Rage Blade on Kaisa though.
Please, Lizard, you cannot copy perfection.
I think I should be okay. I also could just play. Oh God. Kiana is very strong. Oh wait, I'm playing AD Kaisa? Okay. I was thinking I could actually just play AD Kaisa as well. Demacia AD Kaisa. Man, if I actually won this fight, man, unfortunate. Kaisa pair. I'll take that. I'll take that. 5 Demacia. I don't have Shinzao. I don't have... Yeah, I need Shinzao. That's like the big thing. I'll sell this guy. No, this is not important unless I had Shinzao. 5 Noxus. Is Vayne back? I wouldn't describe Vayne as back. But I would say that I'm playing Vayne this game because I felt like that was like my only avenue back into the game.
Greater foes.
Even Shroud? Is it Even Shroud Thieves Gloves? Or is it like Quicksilver? No, I'm pretty sure it's Even Shroud Thieves Gloves. Holy, those items. Okay, good time to queue this guy. This guy is still on 1-star LeBlanc. Wait, if you get lucky gloves on Kaisa, let's say I get lucky gloves here. What happens to Kaisa? I've never put lucky gloves on Kaisa. Anyone know?
Next time, choose the right side.
I won with Vayne 3. Oh, that's pretty good. Vayne's pretty good. It can give both. Yeah, but so you're saying just like one fight it might be AP, one fight it might be AD. Dragonguards. I'm in. Say less.
Righteous retribution.
Garen.
Stand against them.
I will lead the charge.
Hog. Swain.
Witness the strength of Noxus.
Cho 2.
Hammer. Demacia must lead by
Zillion.
All in good time.
Got you.
I'm 6 out of 7, 10 out of 12. I mean, it's got to be Zillion, right? And then how do I? Oh, I guess am I cutting Swain because I have Shyvana now? I guess so. I'm still missing Xin Zhao. Also, am I supposed to put these items on J4 because of Dragonguards? What the? I can't even afford the shop.
Lady Sona, if I fall today,
Let me look it up real
Zaun
quick.
Carry me home.
Meta TFT. Dragonguards. Level 8. Swain. Pretty sure you're supposed to put these on Jarvan.
Fear the void sting.
I can still Jarvan pair, but I'm honestly supposed to go for J4-3 though. Like J4-3 is actually like a win con. Poppy's good with the Shyvana. She is. Okay, guys, what do I do? Do I lock? I think I come back for Swain. I think it's hard to justify playing into Swain because J4-3 is a legit win con. Lock? No. I need my next shop. I need my next shop more than I need to lock. That's a Zillion too. I'm not gonna get it. All right. I need a tank item. I will take anything that gives. I guess I'll take belt. I guess I have to take cloak. Third tank item. I could take Tear, but Tear only makes Visage, and there's a lot of AP in the lobby.
Righteous retribution.
Oh, wait. Takeo Scribe is only 2 carousels. It's not 3 carousels. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. Yeah. All right, whatever. It's all good. Get in there, buddy. It's all you. It's all you. Okay. RNG Golem.
For the cause.
My board's good. Oh, J4 didn't cast. Dude, this pile of citrus is crazy. Unbelievable, man. Oh. No Galio. These are all Galio diffs. Don't have Garen pair. This is not even a real pair. I get J4 3 soon in 2 turns. Yeah, this spot is dangerous. Very, very
I'm about
dangerous.
to hammer you in the jewels.
No Galliot, no Garen too. So I guess the TG ultimately.
Wrong. Got you.
Who's the TG ultimately go on? Probably has to go on J4. I like kind of want to unlock Galio, right? Kaisa too.
You can't outrun the void.
Can I even unlock Demacia? I need to find 2-star. I get it next turn. I have to roll next turn, I guess. Can I even level to 9? I have Kaisa 2 now. Oh, jeez. I think the Zillion was good on the beginning of stage 4, but now I think I need to get out of it. And now I need to play around Kaisa.
Find me greater foes.
So I have J4 3, open sword,
Righteous
Garen.
retribution.
I fight for the dream of Demacia.
Lux 2,
Demacia must lead by example.
Swain pair. No anti-heal. Oh god. It actually just is this board, is it not? Like I go to 6 to 7 Demacia now. Oh my god, it's so annoying. 1t4. I'm just playing like a low tier comp. Yeah.
The strength of Nox. Bring it.
I'm stuck on Garen 1 as well. I need Garen 2.
I love Demacia. It's the only
Garen
place
2. Okay, so it's like it goes something like this. It goes TG this guy, 3 item this guy. I'm pretty sure it's like itemize Kaisa primarily. Because I'm pretty sure Vayne sucks now, and then I just like use Zillion to level to 9. I also don't even know if I want Arcanist, because then that would give Kaisa reduced or too much AP. Also, why did she dash to the 3rd row? Okay. It's a big win. My ghost fight. Guy's dead.
Next time, choose the right side.
Nice. He's dead. That guy was win streaking. Kennen unlocked. Okay. You know, I kind of wish I actually ditched the Sona and played for Shinzao too, but I never found Shinzao, so it's all good. I think. Oh Jesus. Warwick. He middled the Garen.
Justice!
He must have been playing against Slayers. He's doing that against Slayers, right? That's purely a move you do against Slayers, and that's it.
Wrong move.
Yo, we beat the level 9 Demacia board. Okay,
Next time,
that's pretty good.
choose the right side.
My caretaker is at what? 11. Long shot emblem. Yordle emblem. I'll take the Yordle emblem. There's a Poppy, so I can do Yordle emblem. And I think I Yordle emblem Kaisa? Yordle emblem Shyvana? I kind of want to stack my carries, right? I feel like I want to do IE. I want Gunblade on Vayne, because Vayne is pretty good with it. So I feel like I do Yordle, IE, Rageblade. I mean, that makes the most sense to me, I think. There was no anti-heal. Long shot doesn't even do anything, so.
I bend knee to no king.
Demacia! Big ball! Fist!
Okay, his front line's dead. My front line's dead. This guy's win streaking. 70 HP, just bullying everybody. Broseph, finish the job! Broseph, come on, man. Broseph. What do I have? What do I have here? 11. So if I'm still short. Okay, good Garen items or good good J4 items. His job is to finish you. Dude, he's gonna finish me, man. He's gonna finish me. He's gonna finish me, all right. I have no anti-heal.
Demacia!
How am I supposed to beat this? Hold up. Poppy? Yo! Yo, Kaisa! Ooh! Oh my god. By the hair of our chinny chin chin. We top forward. Wait, isn't that actually kind of amazing? I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure that's a scam. I can't believe I top forward this game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Damn. Dude, Lissandra sucks. Like, you couldn't beat this piece of shit board? Nah, never mind. That's no way to talk to your soldiers. Good job, guys. Good job, Galio. Firm handshakes. Good job, Lux. Good job, Kaisa. Zillion, you held down stage 4. Garen, I gave you the worst items possible, and you delivered. Jarvan, I mean, you just showed up, buddy.
Time flies like an arrow.
Firm handshakes all around. Firm handshakes all around. My God. Kindred, Shrima, Shyvana. I mean, Ornn. Zillion's probably better, honestly.
My hammer is better.
Nope.
Never mind, it was Zillion too, guys.
My forge is my home.
No anti-heal, just TG again.
From your mountain cave, brother. Let us end
Fuck.
this.
Edge of Night. Edge of Night, even Shroud. I have no anti-heal against this guy. Okay. Third's good. No anti-heal, I know. Unlucky. Unlucky. I definitely didn't get it in my stage 5 anvil. Or all game. Very unlucky. 2 Yunara players. This guy played Quick Striker Tom Kench. He was like 100 streaking and he got branching out into Bilgewater, so ended up being good. I mean, 4th there is pretty good, I'd say. I would say 4th is pretty good. I was forced into a really awkward position. I didn't stop my lose streak, so the fact that I scammed the top 4 is pretty good. Plus 10 is not bad. Agreed. Plus 10 is a win. Plus 10 is a win. Dude, I can't believe I opened up an Ezreal, man. Holy cow. Ezreal Prodigy. My God. I need it. I'm not going to sell it because I need it. It's selling for a freaking $160 right now. That's way too much. Don't buy it. Don't buy it, man. Don't buy it. Anyone who's selling these prices is just crazy. Is that the most rare epic from Spirit Forge? It's got to be, right? Ezreal. What else is really valuable? Seal of... No. I mean, Seal of Discord... Or is it Seal of Discord? $40. The over number, the alternate art is $200. That's crazy. What else would be like the most expensive? Let me see. What else would be like the most extensive cards? Let me see. Raven. Oh, Spinning Axe. It's gotta be Spinning Axe. Spinning Axe. Draven is the most popular deck. It's gotta be Spinning Axe. Dude, I'm scared to look, man. Oh, it's only $60? Oh, $70? That's not that bad. Man, Ezreal's going for the most, huh? I mean, you don't even play Ezreal in the Draven builds. Interesting. I wonder if Kaisa is still really expensive. Did you get an email for the raffle? I did not. I did not. No, Kaisa's only $56. Why'd you take the red buff? Drive up chat engagement. She's only $75 now. She was like 100 something earlier at the peak, but yeah. This game showed me why I'm HoroX Masters and you're not. Thank you, Cappy. Thank you, Paid Chatter. Tay's been thank you for the 18 months. Hope you're doing well, Tay. Signature Kaisa is going for $3,000. Oh, that's the metal card. $1,000 for the signature overnumbered. Daughter of the Void. I mean, it only is sold for $19.99 and it hasn't sold since. I mean, the guy's listing it for $3K, but it's not going to sell for $3K. That's way too much, man. That's way too much. I'm not buying $3K for that. Crazy. These rip-bound prices out of control. You think about this, and then you think about 2x KO, and you're like, oh my God. Robin songs. I have Tajio. All right, last game, guys, and then we're going to do the podcast.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
All right. $3,000 on a card, $5,000 per skin in TFT. It's true, man. Oh my God, I have the Vayne again. I mean, Vayne, she was good. She got me a top 4. Top 4 is top 4. What happened to the labor theory of value? It's all speculation, man. Also, money for some people is like feels so fake. It's like very real, obviously, for many, but like there's other people who just have way too much money, man. They're just so irresponsible with it as well. Everyone's just gambling. It's all speculation. It's all hype. Path of the Blades. I don't actually even want to play around this Vayne, even with the glove. I'm out of this Vayne. Rod. Yeah, I'm outie. I'm outie.
Find me greater foes.
Diego. Defenders here, fine.
Who needs a beat down?
I much prefer this.
Flash shield's pretty much always good. Salviego. I have the Demacia opener, but unlikely to play around it. I could also play into the AP opener. Continuum cogs. That guy probably wants to play into it. I sold a Viego. It's fine. I don't have Viego 2 in the shop. It's okay. It's all good.
Find me greater foes.
It's all good. Fire Axiom. Anti-heal. I kind of like the idea of Fire Axiom. 3-cost starts. I should have sold Vayne and held the other stuff. Good for something. Good for something is good amount of gold. Good amount of gold. And I have AP. AP into... I like good for something better than Iron Assets. Slightly Magic Roll is probably better. Good for something. 3-cost starts. I mean, it's just a JG into Oriana Slam is what I'm seeing right now. Delayed start. Slightly Magic Roll. Oh my god, it's a Viego game, you guys. Oh, a Spat? Interesting. I can make Demacia, Zaun, Nox. I think it's better as Zaun, isn't it? This guy's already like AP. I can make Zaun and then go for Titans Rageblade or Edge of Night Rageblade. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I go for Zaun. I also have a good build over as well. Gonna make 10 here. Probably could have played into like Win Streak, Zaun.
Let's investigate.
They'll never know what hit them.
Patience of Virtue. Because I don't see anyone else going for Warwick. Oh, this guy might be going for Warwick. Yeah, he has Titans and he has Jinx already. But I'm not going to let that dissuade me. I think that's like what's best for me right now. It's probably Edge of Night Rageblade and then go from there. Efficient Shopper. I think he's trying to go for... Oh, wait. He actually might just be going into melee then. Oh, he has Kiana too. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I think I should probably just slam Zaun Emblem and call it a day, right? By the way, your videos on TFT Academy, last 2 are really good. I enjoy them a lot and looking forward to more. It really helps you improve. I'm glad. That is the goal. The goal is to help you guys improve. I have Bilgewater. 2-1 Bilgewater versus 2-3 Bilgewater, but I can make a Bilgewater emblem. I can go IE Crown Guard. I think Warwick is just better. I think Warwick is just better. From specifically Loose Streak. So I think I'm just gonna lean into that. Field it for 13 combat rounds. If I get a spat off carousel though, I think if I get a spat off carousel, I should take it. Or do you think I should take bow? Ooh, I don't know. It actually might be bait. Spat off carousel might be bait. No, it can't be. Then you're just up a fawn. It can't be bait. You just figured out. Milio, please. Oh, fuck. All right, it's fine. It's all good. 3-cost bow. It's an ASOL game. Aren't Warwick items too important? Yeah, it is. I'm curious if you guys think it's Rageblade, Edge of Night, or it's Titans and Gunblade. I think it's... People say Titans is like super duper important, and it's true. But if I guess I could just like wait, but then I think Gunblade's kind of a... Actually, Gunblade's not even that bad of an item. You can put it on Jinx, but you kind of want the Rageblade, right? Sell.
You'll have my back, Vi.
Robin. That was a good loss. That was actually a very good loss and makes me think that I could probably continue losing. Is spat on 2-4 possible? Yeah, it's like it's a low chance, but I'll make Zaun Emblem. It'll at least let me. I'll make Zaun Emblem because I already played the guy that's pretty weak. Oh wait, no, I won that fight. What am I talking about? Oh. Guys, I won that fight. I don't know what I'm smoking. I guess I should try to see if I can win some fights then. My bad. Science is probably too important. Yeah, I agree, actually. It's also Lulu 1. Come on, man. Holy. I won this fight as well? Insane. Insane. I mean, I guess I should try to level and see if I can win. If I level, I beat this guy. Yeah, everyone's actually really weak in this lobby. Is it like level for Leona or Slayers? It's probably level for Leona. Because Leona actually is like semblance of frontline. And then I guess I will rod her. Wow, I actually 3-streak with this crappy board. Man, I keep talking. Good job, Caitlyn. Good job, Leona. Good job, Vi. Good job, Briar. Not very nice. Cho'Gath, Malzahar, Echo. That is like one way I could play it as well. Because Echo's good with Titans. Oh, but he is a Zaun already. It's just that it's Briar 1 with no Slayer, right? Ooh, Mundo. Okay, so I'm at 5 now. Ari. If I had Nico, that'd be good. Otherwise, I just play 5 Zaun. Okay, Nico. So I have this. 5 Zaun. So Zaun goes here. So 5 Zaun, and then Titans, Echo, I guess. Is it Echo or is it Vi? Probably Echo because he's more interchange. It's probably Vi because I think I go Sterix here, right? It's Vi Sterix, and then because if I go even Shroud, yeah, this is not good enough. Not Morello? No, not Morello. It's something for Vi. This guy is Vi 2. Yeah, whatever. I got blown up, though. Never mind. All good, all good, all good. All good. That guy's board is really good. He has 2 stars. 2-star Nico. Oh, sorry, 2-star Vi. I was never going to beat that. Oriana unlocked? That's fine. Late game specialist. I'm not gonna get that. Hey, doors. My name's already pretty good. Eye for an eye, I guess. Yeah. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. Unlucky. Unlucky. That better versus no. That'd be better if. And only if I was playing towards Echo. Tier is pretty bad. Tier is pretty bad. But I guess I could, like, sell this and Zaun. Nico. I could, like, adaptive her or something like that. probably sell this guy. Not interested. Warwick. Tier's actually the worst component. I could use sword, belt, bow, glove. Vest is okay as well. That's unfortunate. I guess I could also slam for Seraphine items, right? Yo, nice win. Nice win, guys. Nice win. Unlock Warwick. You need to find Jinx in order to do that, though. You can't unlock Warwick unless you get Jinx. So we have Yordles. Yordles into some kind of AP. Seraphine Vi probably. Bilgewater. Okay, interesting. That guy's played Bilgewater flexing. AP. Wow, there's so much AP. That's actually crazy to me. Why is there so much AP? There's so many people playing like Seraphine Piltover. I guess this is Demacia, never mind. By Wrapped. Huge. Draven's on the Vi, though. That's pretty unfortunate. But Draven, no attack speed, is pretty slow. He has Draven, too. And I have no anti-heal. $69.
You face the ruined king.
A 1-cost bow. I think I'm going to take Cho'Gath with Even Shroud. Just to make sure I have my utility. If I think I have to start taking care of that. Morello might be something as well. I think I could play into Seraphine version. I could try to play into Seraphine. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually have tears and rods and stuff like that. So maybe I just make Morello. Kill the rod somehow, and I'm not gonna play around Jinx. No, I don't like that. I don't like that plan.
Good news, robot. Me found problem. You covered in metal.
Window. I got the
Why do you
Jinx.
always look at me like that, Echo?
Time is not on your side.
I can sell this. Can sell this.
Who needs enemies when you've got sisters, huh?
I need Jinx pair.
Maybe I did.
Can sell
change.
Orianna, I
You
guess.
changed more.
So I have 7 Zaun on 7. Should I just play 7 on 7? Probably not. Probably not going to play this Draven either. If I lose. I'm assuming I lose this fight because I don't have Warwick unlocked yet. Vi 2. God, everyone has Vi 2, man. Everyone has Vi 2. Vi is just too useful. 59. I don't have combat for Warwick. That's definitely another element of this that I'm like very scared about. You're kidding me, man. You're kidding me. Okay. It's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. Not really. That is not good. That is really not good. Seven.
Shut up.
Double tier. I took Eye for an Eye and got double tier. That's basically as low as it possibly could get. That's like the one component. I would even use rods because I could go like Rage Blade and Morel or something like that. Tier is like so bad. That's literally worst possible outcome. Okay. Do I have to play? Do I have to hold on to Echo then? I might have to because holding on to Echo.
Do the talking.
I might have to play Echo Seraphine because I have so many AP items. So silly. Also can think about another bruiser. So like I don't have Swain as well. Just down. I'm just down a lot. Silver combat. Hodge. I can take Hodge. No, you're fucking kidding me, man. What is going on? This is just silly. This is just silly. This is just silly. Oh, nice. That's actually really good. Buy two. Zaun Oriana. It's probably worth cutting. I make gold here. Zaun is insane here. Blue buff. Hodge Rageblade. And then Hodge somebody else. Okay. I found a use for all my tiers, guys. I did it. I need to even try it on the Mundo.
Right in the blinkers.
Right in the blinkers. Okay, hitting the Senna is actually bananas. That's a super high roll. That is a super high roll. Bronze for life. I have Zaun. It's kind of hard for Bronze for life Warwick here. It's probably Soul Awakening. I could also hold the line. I'll do Soul Awakening. I think you need combat for Warwick. 52 to level here. And then I'm going to go for Sunfire. Soul Awakening. Hopefully that's enough. Zaun Emblem on Lucian Senna, that's better than Jinx 2, right? Would you rather have Zaun on Senna Lucian 1? Probably. That just sounds better. Dude, I am so broke. Everyone is so poverty this game. This is crazy. Spatula, frying pan, and component anvils. Is Robin? Robin looks like he hit. Kai said 2, Rift Herald 2, Commerce Core. Okay.
Not Draven. Drave.
How do I play? I guess I could cut like these two and play 5 Quick Striker. That might be better because Blast Shield is really valuable and it's 1-star. It's just Juggernauts that doesn't do anything. So I think I'm gonna do this. Just cause Blast Shield for my whole team is like really nice, I think. Yo, let's go, Lucian. Oh, let's go, Warwick. Yo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, this Senna Lucian actually bailed me out. I was complaining about my items and I high rolled Senna Lucian. Is Braum my next in? Yeah, probably. Belts on Ornn. I'm not gonna get that. Shyvana is also not gonna be something I get. If I don't get any of those, what do I want? Probably Bow then. Bow could be red buff. Probably sword then. It could be Edgenite, and then I could probably move these items over to Shyvana. It's probably okay then. Don't have any utility. 48. The better quick striker, better bruiser right now. Bruiser, Zaun, Juggernaut Warden. I could do that as well. Mundo. I'm rolling for Mundo 2. This guy. Jinx 2. Quick striker. That is the best quick striker I could get.
Who taught you how to punch?
Probably not Echo now. Probably not Blitz. Yo, yo, yo! Wait, this team is so cracked. Unbelievable, man.
You're sweet.
What the heck? Okay, that's actually fine. That's actually fine. That's actually fine. I'm going Deathblade here. I'm going Deathblade. It's actually okay. And I'll just Rageblade Jinx. What? It's fine. Oh man, no. I just can't get unique components, man. Oh yeah, I rolled past Wukong. It's supposed to be Wukong over this guy. Oops, sorry. Oh wait, Jinx not on the same side. You itemize Kindred? I think Lucian Senna is just better in this comp. Because it scales with attack speed better. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to play Wukong. Wukong, that's a big miss. I don't even know why I rolled there, honestly. I'm not even on Warwick pair. I'm on Warwick 1. Why not go for 7 Zaun? 5 Zaun is where the power is mainly, and my front line is not good enough to justify going for 7 Zaun at the moment. 7 Zaun is for Blitz and Blitz 1 and Singe 1. And the thing is, you get 20% blast shield, which is also really, really nice. Like 7 Zaun is definitely nice, but my setup here is just better around 5 at the moment.
Not here, not yet.
Nope.
Sunfire's good. Sunfire Kraken. I need Warwick too.
I'm gonna show him.
You were there.
Born.
What you did.
Blitz 2.
Man has come to an end.
To shake or not to shake.
So the option would be to drop Mundo. I'm not dropping these units. So I drop Mundo and Wukong for Singed plus Swain. That sounds better. But Mundo's honestly doing a lot of work. I feel weird dropping that.
Sometimes I see what the darkness is.
I feel weird doing that.
You're sweet.
It'd be drop Mundo and Wukong for Singed plus Swain. It's Swain 2, which is like pretty unreliable. I need Warwick 2.
Let me forget.
Is this better then? 7's on. Probably just because I don't think Loris is doing enough here. Now I think I'm out, right? Now it's probably just 7. Now being 7 kind of makes sense to me, I think. Because I have upgrades actually now. I'm just replacing 1-star unit with 2 stars. My Jinx is on the wrong side again. I am a little stupid. Sorry. Okay.
You're sweet.
I beat Robin. Robin's going to 9. I have to roll so much for this Warwick. I'm looking for a 3rd tank item now. Looking for a 3rd tank item. Is Tycan better on Singe? The problem... Oh, that guy had Rise 2. Who had Rise 2? Okay, good thing I played him already. The problem with Singe 2 is that he wanders off into the desert for 40 years. And then you're sad. And then you're homeless, so... Oh, this Fizz almost one-shot my Jinx. My God. Dude, this team is so cracked. It's unbelievable, actually. Is this a win out? It might be a Warwick win out. I mean, Robin's going to 9. But is Robin trying to go for 3-star 4 cost? He might be. If I go to 9, I'm unlocking Ziggs. Last item. I either go tank item or I go another item for Jinx. I think I read in the stats that IE is actually good on Jinx. I think I'm going to go 3rd tank item. I think I'm going to go 3rd tank item. Then just like another completed item carry thing. 30. So I do this. And then Ziggs 2, Rise 2. Oh, God. Set 2. Okay, this guy won the game. This guy won the game. Somebody kill him. No, wait, this guy won the game. How are these guys hitting these boards on double silver, 1 prismatic augment? I'm not sure I understand, man. I'm not sure I understand. Singed, instantly dead.
Not here.
What the heck is happening? I'm dead. 45. This guy's at 1 life. It actually might just come down to who had life count here. There's so many Exodia boards. That guy's dead. There are so many Exodia boards, it's not even funny. Like, this board at 5-5 is crazy on double silver. Robin's at 9. He has Volibear 2. This guy hit his entire multiple 2-star 5 cost board as well. Okay, ghost fights, but this guy's so strong. I'm on the correct side, I think, at least. This guy's board values is just bananas. Unless Jinx? Yo! Oh. That guy lost. Robin won. That was my ghost fight. That was actually where I should be strongest. Would you ever level here so you can unlock Ziggs? Just not feeling it, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to farm my humble top 4. And everyone out here is just with their Exodia Thanos board snapping each other. Warwick 3? Dude, it's not, I'm not even anywhere close to Warwick 3. What do you mean? 3-star 4 cost. The chance of hitting it is like less than 1%. It actually might as well be 0.
Maybe I did change, but you changed more.
So bedge. Not even going for 3-star 4 cost. Double Kraken.
Steady.
Dude, how on earth did this guy even lose a single time? That's crazy to me. Robin, you have to win. No. Top 4. I mean, top 4 is good. It's just, oh my god. Wait, the H-style player actually went bot 4. That's crazy. Is there a way I can play this onto the board? I guess I could. That's Piltover. Juggernaut. Not really. Loris too. I just don't have the room to play Ziggs right now. Oh man. Okay, I hope Amarillo wins and it's a good third. It'd be a great third if I get from here. Come on, Warwick. No, Jinx, Jinx. Yo, Jinx, Jinx. No, I'm dead. I mean, third's pretty good. Dude, how could these two Exodia boards never play each other? Unlucky, man. I mean, third just means that I played this game the best, doesn't it? Wouldn't you guys agree? These two Exodia boards just never play each other. I would say that like because of all the honest boards, it's double silver, and these guys roll into 5-3 with set 2, Ziggs 2, Rise 2. And then this person has Fiddlesticks 2, Kindred 2, Shyvana 2, everything. It's like, what? How's that even possible? I mean, I high rolled as well. I hit Lucian Center on 7. That saved my game. I can't even complain. I played him. I just beat him. Yeah, but you can ABA him. Why didn't you ABA him? How come you you didn't high roll that for me, huh, buddy? All right. To Geo, I knew you were always the enemy.